Good.
All right. Good evening. Good evening. Sunday evening. Hello. Hello. Busy week, I think. Hello on YouTube. If you're listening later, hello. Hello. Mike Geary is here. FlyMike.net. Absolutely no fucking idea what he was tweeting about today. Just what the hell was going on? I'm just unmuted, so he's back. That's good.
That's fine. As long as you follow. I don't care if you're
I follow. I'm like you. You unfollow me once. I would never unfollow you. I don't know what the hell
I don't know how it happened, I swear.
I don't know what happened. All right, Dave Cullinane is here.
He sure is.
What is it? What does that mean?
Let's just say I've gotten my set. You can do whatever show you want. I'm satisfied with the show I listened to earlier.
What was that?
The Cullinane banter show that's happening back there.
Oh.
We have a guest in here,
yes.
so I was just introducing myself, getting to know her, that's all.
Okay. You seem tense.
Well, I have a person just like right next to me right here.
Okay.
There's a lot of chatter. I felt like I had to ask a lot of questions. I was
She started to walk in this room and Cullinane goes, "You can come hang with me."
That wasn't
Okay. It's Alicia. She's here, right? Hello, Alicia. How are you? Hello.
She says hello.
We can just wave hello. Yeah. So I thought you were going to do a video every day from the live show.
I need to do that, yes.
Why aren't you doing it?
I should have, I don't know. I think it was because it was kind of a break and it wasn't. And I don't know. I needed to do that and I will do that. And I apologize for that.
But you didn't do that. I
know.
Apologizing.
No, I was
why
I was
did
just in a bad spot last week. And
What do you mean you're in a bad spot?
like I don't know. I was like half in because it was a vacation / break and I was half in, half out. And I was just in a bad spot after. That's all.
After what?
The fucking lead up to Plymouth and the execution of Plymouth. And then that. I was just in a bad spot. I just was. That's all.
So you couldn't post a video? Dude, this is...
I was posting. I was doing stuff. I feel like I should have asked you to kind of like, what's the right word? Like make the break be a full break, to be honest with you. Because I just was not in a good place. That's all. And I was kind of half in and half out on all those other things we were working on too. And it just like shit just got away from me. Then some shit didn't get away from me. And I was just all over the fucking place, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about I just learned this weekend that the show Instagram account had been dormant for 3 months?
Once I started doing the videos back, I put them on, like when I create the videos and stuff like that. When Harrison left, he was kind of doing it. I didn't have Shane do it because he was doing so well on Twitter. I should have grabbed those myself and put those on there for sure. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what we're doing here. I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know what you're doing. Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm confused. Like, what are you doing?
Well, I mean, we're doing a lot of stuff with the show and planning it and live event. No, I understand
not
that.
Really. I mean, not really. Like you said to me, we're going to do during the break. You said,
no, I know. And I'm just admitting to you that I was in a weird spot and I should have.
What weird spot?
More of a bad spot.
I was just fucking like miserable and anxiety ridden over the
Say
execution.
Well,
I should have. That's what I'm saying.
Why didn't you have the anxiety before the live show?
No,
with the size of the screen and the sound. I mean,
no, I had the anxiety of the whole thing. But then
you didn't seem that worried about. Like you didn't even know the order. 10 minutes before the show started, you asked me something. You had the order wrong. So you couldn't have been that concerned about it.
Well, the order was on the paper was all right. I think we were just running it down.
You said a Cullen scene that wasn't in the opening scene. We laid out you didn't even know the order of stuff, so you weren't that worried about it.
I mean,
you weren't paying attention.
I was definitely worried about it. I don't think it was ordered wrong in my rundown. Maybe I misspoke.
I mean, you said to me we're going to do a video every day during the break.
I know. What I'm just telling you is I think I got sidetracked with some of the other things, and then I was in a shitty spot, and so yes. But I will, whatever you want me to do there, I will definitely take care of now.
Well, but I'm not on Instagram, but like people are. I don't understand. Like, what about the Instagram? There was 3 months we didn't have an Instagram post on the show.
Now
you came in saying you were going to raise the social media profile, the Instagram itself. 3 months, it was dormant.
It's definitely dormant. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay. When Steve was here, we had Will, Justin, Harrison, the kid, the Mormon kid, Alistair Black. We had 5 or 6, 7 interns. We've had one under you, that one kid who stunk, who you knew, and we got rid of after a week.
I did not know him.
Have you reached out for an intern at all since then? Shane's not an intern, keep in mind. We were paying him.
No, but I shouldn't. Shane was an intern.
We were paying him.
No, we weren't. Shane was an intern.
Okay, yeah. But all right, fine. We've had one intern?
Yeah, but I should get more people. Yes.
Okay. Anything else you should do that you haven't done? I mean, I don't know.
I don't think so.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I've I think we're, I don't know. Like, I would say to you, if you got offered a job, you should definitely take it.
Okay.
Just going forward. Like, I'm not in the mood to fire anybody. But like, I mean, you know, you should start looking for another job.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
You agree?
I think so.
Okay. This is different than attitude than Friday even.
No, I think it's just, no, I don't think it's different. I just think I've probably in the, like I said, in the lead up to Plymouth and then the execution after is where it all just got, I was all over the place, and I still am, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. What do you think, Mike?
This is uncomfortable.
I'm perfectly comfortable. I feel bad for Alicia. This is her first. Probably can't hear anything. But yeah.
I didn't know, but I did see I was tagged in something on Instagram the other day, and I was like, oh, that's the first time in a long. I didn't know there wasn't a post on there. That's kind of crazy. Why wouldn't it be?
I think when Harrison used
Because
to
you can
do
just
it,
post them at the same time. Not
no,
literally
I
at the same
didn't.
time.
I wasn't doing the video content, so Shane would do the video content. I should have downloaded all his shit and done it myself. Like I should have grabbed his stuff.
Or just have Shane do it.
Yeah, but Shane was like fully focused on Twitter only and doing all that stuff. I didn't.
But
add
I
his
post
weight.
my shit on Twitter and Instagram. It takes an extra 3 minutes.
Well, it's a different format. You have to put it in vertical format. He's like screen recording. He wasn't like fully editing.
Just make them all
things.
sized for Instagram and post them on both places.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm doing now. So yeah.
I mean, 3 months. Again, I'm on Instagram. I know people are, and I know we know the hugest audience on that, but we have one, and I don't quite know. I don't know. I just feel like Dave has been a little bit checked out, and you know, I just keep going back to a couple of things: the size of the screen, and then his attitude with me. Then that Friday night where he was giving me shit back, when I was like, "Get your shit together." And so, I don't know. I think things run out, and it's been a couple of years, and probably best if Dave moves on. In my opinion, maybe we can have a conversation, the three of us, but that's how I feel.
But Dave's good on the show.
Yeah, he's fine. I mean, I mean, whatever. I mean, no, I mean, yeah, but I mean, you know, like, sure. That's not, but that's, you know, there are like, I get that it's funny that things get fucked up, but after a while, it's not, to me, not that funny. It's
right.
Like, it's just, you know, it's not, you know, I don't know. But this way, I was bummed. I mean, I'm sure Colleen was boozing that night at that bar after the show. Like, I know he was. So he wasn't that bummed out about it.
Well,
You know?
I had 2 beers.
Yeah,
but
that's what I mean. Like, you know, trust me, he wasn't that bummed out about
I was definitely bummed out about it.
it. You were blaming everybody else.
I'm not blaming. It's
Blaming
just
the sound guy, you were blaming everybody. You know, you
No, I definitely take responsibility for a lot of my like decision-making process through that. There were things that I absolutely did not anticipate. And when you were going around with a microphone, I didn't hear like the mic cut out at all when we were doing sound checks and things like that. We were playing videos before the show. So, yeah.
What were you saying, Mike? I'm sorry.
Well, Steve did like genuinely do a lot of shit. I remember we said like when Steve left, it was like Steve did a lot of shit for the show, and that might be something where like 2 people might actually have to do that.
I agree. That's what we're doing. That's
Yeah.
what we're talking about. That's why like Alicia's here today and other people. That's part of that job. Like
Right.
we need that. That's a second job.
So I mean, I'm not saying obviously you don't need my advice, but like I would say maybe see how it goes with another person in there. If Dave starts paying more attention to the
I guess there's
fewer
just
responsibilities
that
that he
get
has.
missed. Whether it's the Instagram stuff. Well, I mean, the show Twitter account absolutely stinks. Like it just retweet me and like show clips. There's no personality to the show. If like why would the show account ever have to retweet me?
Right.
Like why? Who the fuck? Who follows the show doesn't follow me?
I'll say like if there's the only thing I would say is that like when I would be called out for shit like that, I would go almost the way of like if you said the Twitter account sucked and I was running the Twitter account would be obnoxiously active.
Yeah, but that's like
and
that
I
for
feel
2
like
days.
that's not. Well, I haven't even noticed that. Is what I'm saying.
Terrible. It's like probably 87 tweets. There hasn't been a single original tweet from the show account probably in 5 months.
Right.
You know, there's just, you know, it's just, you know, and even the show itself, there's no drops, there's no story. You know, it's just like, it's not, I feel like Dave treats it like a part-time job.
His defense has not been great so far.
I don't know what to say. I've thought about it a lot. I've talked to a lot of people about it. I've thought about it a lot. Like, you know, I think it's probably just time for a change. But, you know, he has a family. I don't want to kick him out, right? If he goes and finds a job, then great. Like, I'm not going to, you know, but until that happens, he can stay here, of course. I'm not looking to have anybody not make money or work. But, like, I'm sort of ready for a change.
Sure. I guess I'm saying
That's
if Dave,
life. I mean,
if
that's-
Dave has like, I mean, even not, I don't know what Alicia's qualifications are or anything, but if Dave almost has more of like a boss role, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because that's kind of what Steve was. I looked at Steve as like my boss, basically.
I don't think Dave wants a job anymore.
Right.
Well, I do.
You just heard him. I mean, that's not a bad thing. You know, I don't know what to say.
Yeah. I'm not good, definitely not as a boss, Mike. So that's a definite. Like, I think I would want that person to be an equal to me, and we would have shared roles. That's
or
all.
whatever. Yeah. That's kind of what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. So I mean, I'm going to hire somebody else because Dave can't do that part of the job.
I don't know.
Right? Is that what you're telling me? I mean, I don't. Like,
I think they're very.
it's my money. So you tell me. I don't know.
I'm not telling you. I'm
I'm
not.
a legitimate. Like I said, let's have a conversation about it. I'm not against it.
I'm saying whatever Steve's role was, it'll be tough to find someone that does that as well as one person that does that as well as Steve.
Dave's just not as good a producer for the show as Steve was. To me, personally. Whether people agree, disagree, that's just how I feel about it. Like Dave's done a pretty good job. Steve did a really good job as producer.
But I think if you're looking at radio and podcast producers, that's going to be hard to find.
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with that. I think it's going to be a real issue. I'm not, but like Dave is now doing the sad sack routine about last week. He was not acting like that.
I'm not
last week.
doing.
He wasn't acting.
It's
He wasn't
I didn't
acting.
Want to talk to you about
does
it.
he? Am I speaking or no? Sorry. Like last week. So he was doing that. He wasn't doing that. He was doing this sort of confident. Oh, I feel fine. Everything's great. Everything's great. And now he's doing this because he knows I'm pissed at him. I've done this. I've dealt with this with producers a million times in my life. Like I understand how this works. So like I want somebody who, and it's probably an unfair expectation, who cares about the show as much as I do. That's probably unfair. Like say what you want about Justin. Like that's why I would have never. You guys know been at that $30,000 thing. I would have never fired Justin. Not in a second because I know how much he cares. I'm giving him shit last week. Obviously, doesn't care about your show. Believe me, he reached out and told me that several times. But
I believe that.
but like, he cares. For Dave, it's like, whatever, I'll get up tomorrow, the sun will rise, life goes on, which is okay. I don't think that's an unhealthy way to think, by the way. What I'm saying is I want somebody who thinks the way I think.
Okay. That's a different. I see that. I think Dave cares as much about the show as he does anything. Like he's always talking to me about the show. Does he care as much as you? I don't know about that.
I don't know. I mean, he probably shouldn't. Like that's not even a criticism. That's just the way I'm thinking, and I want somebody like that. Justin is like that. I will say, even like Julie's pitch, as crazy as the money was a way more thought out, thorough pitch than Dave ever put up for anything.
Maybe Julie's the answer.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like. I want somebody who cares, and Dave right now to me is like, it's 3 days a week, kind of check in. Oh, Kirk, whatever. He's all forgetting nights like this. Overall, pretty much a pushover as a boss, like really. So that's kind of been his attitude, and he goes to Plymouth and half-asses it, and then I bust my ass writing. Dave does too. You do traveling around, working hard, and nobody can hear the fucking show. Nobody can see the fucking show. That to me is that night to me, seeing that screen for the first time. Looking at that, I was like, this thing is over in my head.
But that turned out well. And honestly,
no, it didn't. No, it didn't. The screen? No, it didn't.
I couldn't
Screen
see
the size of the fucking screen in this room.
Nothing turned out well that night.
See, I haven't heard complaints about it.
But I'm sure people. I don't care. But I don't care if people like it. It bothered me.
Oh, sure. I'm saying.
And like I said, people have complained. And people who traveled from all over the country, even people who traveled from 3 miles away.
Right.
They spent a lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
I sat there with Dave, and there was a big bar over the second floor. And I was like, Dave, this can be a problem. He's like, they won't really care. Right? That's what you said, right?
It is, but you have to also know
Did you not say that?
I did, but you have to know that but you have to know that we have to execute the show in that spot. And so I'm trying
Dave, I don't need a life coach. I don't need trust me, I don't need a life coach for that, okay? One of us is me, and one of us is you.
Right.
I don't need a life coach for that. I know what I'm doing. Trust me, I'm aware I had to perform that night. I don't need friggin' Anthony Robbins telling me to get it done. And he's like, they're not going to care. Meanwhile, you can't see anything.
Right.
You can't hear anything.
Well, it was nice to feel included, at least for me.
Yeah, I mean, it's just right. It's just, it's, I don't know. So.
But here's where I'll say you kind of have to it's not really fair to be like, hey, Dave, you should just leave. I think if you want him out, that's kind of your decision.
I do want him out, but I'm saying I want him to find a job first. I don't want him to not work. Like I'm not interested. He has a family. Like I'm not interested in him being on the street. You know what I mean? Like I don't want him not to work.
Right.
So find a job, and whatever you want to say, 4 weeks, 2 weeks, 6 weeks, we'll figure it out in that time span. Then find the job.
But so is that effectively a fire? Yeah, this has happened before with like Harrison and Justin.
No. I think I've thought about this a lot, and like I said, I don't want to put Dave I'm putting him obviously in a tough spot right now, but it's of his own making. I think A and B. I'm saying, hey, like find a good job, find something that's close to this,
right,
and then go do it. And I'll say this: when you go to that job, you're working for Barry Armstrong. Like, it's going to be a different world. Like, it's like you're not going to think I'm such an asshole then. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll look like a real pushover at that point. Trust me.
I don't get the vibe that he thinks of you as an asshole.
Trust me. I'm just saying, like, it's just, to me, unacceptable. So, that's kind of where I'm at.
Well, Alicia better step the fuck up here.
Yeah, does Alicia have any idea what's going on?
We're in a tough spot.
She can't hear it. I'm sure she gets the vibe. Yes.
She can't hear anything. Okay, yeah. So she might be producing the show by the end of the night. I don't know. What are your thoughts, Dave?
No, I think I don't actually disagree with a lot of what you said. So that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean,
I'm trying to help you.
Does that sound like somebody wants? Does that like somebody wants to keep the job, Mike?
Give me something to defend.
Does that sound like somebody wants? Let me just ask you, Mike. Does that somebody wants to keep their job?
No, but I've also been in that spot where I don't know what the fuck to say.
Why? I'm saying let's talk. I mean, this is a show. This is why the show is different. I would rather do it here and have the conversation and have it out and let everybody hear this is where I'm at. And some people may think I'm an asshole, and some may think that Dave sucks and whatever, and that's perfectly fine. But I've been pretty laid back overall with stuff. So I don't know. I just feel that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Anything else from that, Dave, or no?
No, I mean, one, yes, I am uncomfortable talking about this, but it's my own doing. To your point, I agree with basically everything you've said. The only thing I don't agree with is, I'm not you. This is your show, obviously, but I did care about what was happening with Plymouth. It did impact me. I'm not trying to do a woe is me thing because I do think it's on me at the end of the day. So, like, even just that, even making the decision you're making right now based off of that would make sense to me, to be honest with you. Take away everything else, but like just off of Plymouth, that would make sense to me.
Okay. Sounds like he agrees with me.
See, this is what I want to defend Dave. I like Dave as the producer of the show. I like coming in here with him and everything, but he makes it tough to defend when he says shit like that or shit like, the fans will be okay. Like, the projector's not a big deal. That sort of thing. He does make it tough to defend him, but I believe he likes
and I just go back to I go back to that day in Madawaska when he printed out half of the script. Like, he didn't read it.
Right.
Like, that's crazy to me. He's shooting it. Like, that's just crazy to me. That means he never looked at it.
But more, I think your point is even more like Justin would have been like, I'm a fucking asshole. I'm so sorry. Like, Justin would have killed himself over it. Yeah, whereas Dave was like, nah, it's not.
And Dave's attitude is probably he's definitely a healthier attitude.
Yeah.
Like, I understand that. And maybe I'll hire somebody else and they'll be a fucking dunce. I have no idea. Who knows? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I've never fired anybody before. Well, except for Dave before. But, that was my guy Catalano. But I don't, I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not comfortable. I don't like doing it. But I also think there's just a general malaise right now around him. He's just sort of checked out. And that doesn't work. That just doesn't work here.
What if this inspires him?
Sure, I mean,
does he have a chance?
I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to, I would just say he should look for another job.
Right.
Like, it's, Steve was here for 2 years. It was great. Dave was here for 2. Maybe that's also part of it, Maybe the show just just rips you. I have no idea.
I'm still with you, baby.
That's true. Well, you left at one point.
Came back.
But I feel like it's a much easier room than it was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if somebody that Plymouth thing happened a couple of years ago, I would have probably taken 3 months off. I would have just ripped somebody's fucking head off.
Probably so.
And I didn't. Like, that Friday night, I'm not kidding. I was with my cousins and I brought up the Coke thing, and Dave gave me an attitude. Basically, he was like, "What the fuck do you?" I was like, "What are we doing here? I'm your fucking boss. Like, do what I tell you to do."
Right?
Like, what the fuck? Yeah,
is that true, Dave?
I definitely did not mean to come off like an asshole. I understand why he took it that way. I was just trying to reiterate like that. I thought we could fix.
Dave was so devastated last week. He was so in the clouds, and so last week you were feeling down. Is that what you said? Like this, yeah. Was that when you reached out for those Jonas Brother tickets? Is that when you were in your lowest
conversation and did something with my family?
Was that your lowest point?
I mean, I don't have.
I'm just asking you a question. That's all.
I don't know if I'm in a crisis mode, but I was definitely in something.
But you were so down that you went to the Jonas Brothers concert, reached out to a fan of ours to get tickets for. I'm trying to get. But
it wasn't for me, so I don't.
You didn't go. You didn't. Where did you wait for them in your car?
No, but I'm.
Where were you? Where were you? In your home?
I get your point.
I'm sure I'm missing something.
I'm not saying I needed to go see.
No, I apologize because I'm sure it's on me. I apologize. Where were you?
I was sitting in the room. Yes,
in the room,
in the arena,
at the Garden.
Yes.
Okay, for the concert.
Yes.
Okay, that must be feeling sad at the time.
sad and what I was
You
feeling
sad?
might be different things.
Okay.
I guess I don't.
Okay. I don't know.
what I was
I just
feeling,
need the articulation. That's all. I don't know.
It's hard to be said around the Joe Bros.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get it straight. He's reaching out to, it's just fucking unbelievable. Anyway, so there you go. I mean, unless I'm missing something, Mike or Dave. No, I can talk about this all night. I'm perfectly comfortable. I don't know what, I'm not just.
I feel bad because I feel like I should be defending Dave more, but he's not really giving me a lot to work with.
He's doing the
there.
sad thing, and that's my least favorite thing. It makes me even angrier. So it's like, just, he's trying to get sympathy so people will tweet.
I'm not trying to get sympathy.
I've seen this 5 million times.
I'm not trying to get sympathy. It is an uncomfortable thing. I can tell that I'm clearly in some kind of weird rut or whatever it is, and it's clearly impacting and involving the show. So I don't really know all the right things that I want to say right now, to be honest with you. So I'm just in a weird spot.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. There's no reason. I've also been depressed, but I don't get the Instagram thing.
There's no excuse for that. That's just laziness. That's
yeah.
not. No videos, like, you could go to the Jonas Brothers concert, but he couldn't put up a Colin video. I don't even understand. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't even get it. Like, what does that even mean?
It means that I think
you told me you were going to do it, and then you started doing it, and you stopped. I don't
Yeah.
and then you said, I don't even get
There were like 3 or
Yeah.
something posted.
Yeah.
and I should have, because I
The
was
Carabas one, I said, we'll wait till Jared's here. We'll
Yep.
do it that day, and then the other ones are fine. I don't even get it.
Yeah, I should have messaged you the next day and said, "Is this one fine for this day? Is this one?" And
Yeah, and I would have said yes. That's what you were doing.
Yep.
No, I don't. I don't know. Anything else on your end, Dave, on that?
No.
Mike?
Well, I honestly think that after an incident like this, I think Dave would get back to normal because he was doing that shit for a long time. I think maybe he needs a little help, but his defense hasn't been great. But I think his work will be better going forward. So that's all I can muster up as a defense.
Well,
But
it doesn't matter though. Like, it's over. Like, it's like, this isn't like a show thing where it's like, oh, can Dave save his job?
I'm not saying
I'm
to make it
trying-
into a bit. I'm saying
Yeah, I'm trying to be clear about this. Like, we're moving on. Like, but I'm gonna I'm gonna let him find a job, and then we'll find a producer. I'm
is
not
there
trying
a deadline though? I guess that's what I'm saying.
Well,
is
we gotta figure that out.
If it takes 3 months,
Well, I'm
and then
not
you
I'm not interested in that. I'm just saying, like, something. I don't know what a realistic ask is. There's not a lot of people who are like, hey, I don't think you're doing a great job, but you know what? Keep not doing a great job till you find another job.
right.
But I'm willing to do that because I don't dislike him, and then he's been loyal to the show in some ways, and I want him to be all right. And he has a family, so I'm not looking to do that.
I guess I'm saying more like because with you things change like that.
It's not going to change.
No chance.
I've thought about it a lot,
Right.
a lot.
Well,
Yeah, and talk to people, and it's just kind of where I'm at. It's and it's hard for me to do things like this. I've never really done it, so it's like I kind of want to go a new direction, especially there. And with Dave, there's sort of this attitude that it's developed over the last couple of months or so. I'm like, I just don't need that. Like, this is counterproductive to what I'm trying to do. So we move on. I don't. And the people may leave the show. I have no idea. Maybe people stop listening. If they do, go. That's okay too. I don't really care.
well, Dave, why are you saying nothing that like you? It seems like you don't care.
He doesn't want to be here. I want the job.
No, I think I don't know how to word it. It definitely weighs on you a little bit, and I think especially with last week, I needed a break and I needed to vocalize that, and I tried to do.
I mean, that's what I mean. You're trying to blame
No,
me
I'm
now
not
for
blaming
like.
you.
You see
I'm
what's
not-
going on here, Mike?
no, I'm
This
blaming
is the
myself
old.
for not
I don't think
saying
it's blame because you said on the
I'm
air
blaming
6
myself.
times that he could take 3 weeks off.
I'm
if he
blaming
wanted
myself.
I said to Steve. What did I say to Steve when he left? I was like, take up 3 months off.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Take
blaming
a
myself.
year off. I don't care. I'll have somebody fill in as producer. It's not. This is not. This is now a thing where a seed is being planted. Where it's like, oh,
It's not.
it's just I should. It's like, well, I mean, I don't know. Like, there's no Instagram for the last 3 months. He's had one intern and two. He's been not proactive at all toward that. And until I brought this call out, he wasn't going to hire anybody to replace Shane. That wasn't going to happen. So it's like there's just no initiative. There's no initiative. You're the KMS network. Like, he came in till that idiot started. He wasn't going to do anything. There's no interaction. He ignores fans' emails. I hear from these people all the time. So it's like, if you don't want to be here, don't be here. I have no problem with that. I don't take it personally. Good luck. If you want to recommend, if somebody's looking for, I'd give you a great recommendation. Like, no problem. It's run its course. Things in life sometimes run their course. That's where I'm at. I don't know. But Mike, what were you saying?
It just doesn't. I'm surprised Dave's not more like I don't feel that way. I think maybe, I'm surprised Dave's not saying like I maybe needed some motivation, but now I'll be better, that sort of thing.
That's not going to happen, though.
He's not even saying it. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I think I agree with you that it's run its course, I guess.
Oh,
at the
all
end
right.
of the day.
Yeah, I mean, what am I supposed to say?
Well, then I don't need to muster up a defense anymore.
We're good then.
I guess.
Yeah, no hard feelings. Like, good luck. I don't, good luck. I mean, find a job. I'm here to, you stay here as long until you find one, I guess. But I mean, I don't know, Mike. What's a reasonable time?
Month, I guess.
Yeah, that seems fair to me. Take the month off too. I don't care, but I'm just saying, if you need a couple of weeks off, sounds like you need a couple of weeks off. So take a couple, do whatever you want. I don't know. What else? Anything else on that?
Well, did you, when Alicia was invited in here, did you know this was the plan for the evening?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't care.
Well, I guess my plan was what's she doing there? Are we talking to her?
What you got? I mean, I'm looking for people for that job.
I guess that's what I'm asking. Is she qualified to take the reins here?
Well, no, I think we're looking for people for that second job.
Okay.
In addition now to hiring a producer.
Gotcha.
We're looking for somebody for that job. I don't know what Alicia's. I see her qualifications. I don't know. She must be so confused right now.
She seems to. Do you want her in there so she has
Sure.
headphones? Or?
Yeah. Bring her in.
Yeah, in the seat next to me.
Hello, Alicia. How are you? Good. Did you hear any of that?
Not really.
You got to put the mic, Dave. You got to help her with the mic.
We'll reenact it.
Yeah. If Dave can muster the energy to do that, he's kind of sad. What?
Thanks, yeah.
What's a big Jonas Brothers? Dave, play a Jonas Brothers song. Let me see how sad you are.
Play their saddest
Yeah,
song.
give me the Jonas Brothers like peppiest song. What is it? I don't know any Jonas. Do you know any Jonas Brothers songs, Alicia?
Just old ones, not.
I don't know any
recent.
of them.
There's the Waffle House or something.
Is that them?
That's a great new song. Yeah.
Let me hear that.
He's happy already.
Yeah. How happy he is when he talks about the Jonas Brothers. Did you go work for them? Living their lives.
Oh.
Everybody else in the garden just dancing around. Colin's got a sad face on.
Yeah, someone please edit that. I won't even be able to see it, but
All right, God, turn that off. Jesus Christ, that was brutal.
just a sad Cullinane.
How'd it sound, Dave, at the garden?
I was smiling for my daughter. She
Sound
was
good?
having fun.
Was the sound good there?
Sound wasn't fantastic.
No,
actually,
okay. All right, yeah. Well, that guy.
And Dave nudged someone and was like, see?
I'm sure the Jonas Brothers manager was really sad about it the next day. He'd probably put up any clips at all on their Twitter account. So did you hear any of that, Alicia, or no?
No.
Okay. Well, Dave's out as producer of the show.
Oh.
Yeah. So there you go.
So the quote interview process he made you go through was all null and void.
What were you guys discussing earlier?
We were just talking about, outside social life and
Outside social life.
and then just what my resume had and everything.
Okay.
So.
What's that outside social life that Dave talk about?
I was just talking about where I live and
Okay.
things like that.
Okay. What are you laughing at?
Just where I live is such an uncomfortable.
Dave does best.
The commute and everything.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So
Gave her a big hug when she walked
that's a
in.
pretty good commute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah. Yeah. So what is your pitch?
You're looking for someone who is assertive, detail oriented.
Yep. You seem very serious.
Yeah.
Do you
I
listen to
try
the show?
I do.
Okay. Do you enjoy it?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Kids? Might I ask her? Am I allowed to ask that, Dave, or no?
You can ask.
You can ask that.
Yeah.
Okay. Kids?
No kids. No.
Husband? Wife?
Fiance.
Fiance. Okay. All right. When's that?
Got
wedding?
her into the show, apparently.
Oh, is that right? He's a
Yeah.
fan of the show?
He is.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I feel like I recognize that last name.
Yeah, he's been to a couple of the live shows.
Okay.
And he's a big fan. So.
Okay. What does he do?
He's a manager for Habitat of Humanity in Yarmouth.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So we kind of nudge you toward this job?
Yeah, he saw and heard the posting, and he was like, "Oh, I think you'd be really good for it because this is very much you. You're detail oriented. You're
Yeah.
a professional. You are organized, and that's kind of what Kirk is looking for. So I just figured, why not?
What was your sense, Dave?
Very organized, well spoken. It seemed like.
It's like a ghost talking now, Mike.
I'm trying to talk normally. After
Who is
all
that?
I don't even know.
Ooh.
47 Instagram posts tomorrow.
It'd be great if it was just Steve's voice all of a sudden. Like, what the hell?
How long? What's a fair amount of time, Dave?
A month.
Is that fair?
I
I
think
want to
it's
be fair.
fair.
I want to be fair. I
mean,
don't want to. I legitimately don't want to screw you over.
Like for you, I'd rather it be quicker, and for me, I guess at that point, I'd rather be quicker. But I think a month is more than reasonable, and I appreciate it. Yeah.
Okay, no, I would be if it's sick, whatever. Just as long as it's okay. All right, there you go. So
The
Dave
last
Cullen
month of Conan.
Dave Cullen is quitting the Kirk Minahan show. It sounds like to me.
It doesn't.
Sounds like he's leaving the
Boy,
show.
what a quitter.
Oh, would you call that a fight? Did you say he put up a fight?
He didn't put up a fight, but it's a tough spot to be because you clearly don't. When you're done with someone, more or less,
I'd stop you from rolling in here the last.
And I'm persistent. I've got perseverance.
That's true. That's a good point. That's a good point. We'll see. I mean, you have to work with a new producer potentially, Alicia. You okay with that?
Yeah.
Do you care if Dave leaves? Not really, right?
Respectfully, no.
Yeah. No,
I mean,
nobody does.
sad,
It's fine.
but
Yeah. What are you gonna do, Dave?
What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Hopefully, go back to that wide world of infomercials. Is what I hope.
Yeah.
The real estate biz.
makes sense,
He
yeah.
was great at that. You got to say.
Well, he's definitely working a side job anyway. He gets in there at 6 a.m. He's not working on the show.
Side job.
He's doing something. There's something going on. There has to be. I think.
Think
No?
he's a hustler now?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm excited to have a new producer here, though.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Can't imagine who it would be.
Probably Steve. He says yes. I don't even know who else. You have any ideas, Dave? Last time you suggested
I
yourself.
could give you some names. I think. I mean, obviously, Justin would be number one,
Yeah.
and maybe if it's like a bigger
Justin was
role-
interested when I talked to him on the phone the other day about it, if I'm being honest.
And I think Justin, it seemed like the reason Justin didn't want the job you offered him is because he said the ceiling was.
like I talked to him about the other day.
He just said that. He just said
I'm
that.
reiterating it for the fans.
What's that?
He just said that. I don't know.
I mean,
I'm trying to explain to the people here.
yeah. Well, yeah. I think some fans will be upset, though.
Oh, certainly.
Yeah.
I'm upset. I'm torn apart about it.
You care more than he does.
Yes, exactly.
I think. I don't know. I mean,
It's going to be an uncomfortable ride home now. I'm going to have to Uber.
poor Dave's have to listen to me yuck up with the BO boys. He's going to be looking for a job.
Indeed.com that.
What'd you say?
I'll be on Indeed or whatever the fuck it is.
That first Sacco response must have given you some pause today.
Yes.
You still going?
Actually, more the third response. Maybe the reaction after was like,
Still going?
yeah, you got it. You want to do it, right?
We might do a show in Sacco at the end of September. Maybe we'll say goodbye to Colony that night.
I don't want to be too
That's
specific.
That's after a month, actually.
We aren't going to have a job. We'll give you something to do.
Who knows?
Executive producer at muttstack.com.
You can come on vacation with me.
Mutt needs help.
Dave's going to become one of these guys.
I'll run
now.
Mutt's Instagram.
He's going to be like the new Jason Wolf.
Mud could mentor him.
He could. He's going to be like, that was a sad picture seeing Meter and Iggy. Did you see that?
They looked happy, though.
Chach and Dino was the skinniest of the four. It's unbelievable. Did you see that picture?
No.
They played golf. Was that yesterday?
I heard they played golf.
It looked
together.
like
Yeah.
yesterday, yeah.
Oh, then that must be, they played recently too. So this
Yeah.
would be the second go around.
Meter tweeted like, wish Jerry was here. I was like, you think Jerry would be at that thing? He and Dino hate each other, I think.
Yellow glove for Dino.
Maybe that's why he misses Jerry. Wishes Jerry was there.
I haven't talked to Jerry in like 6 months. Longest ever since I started doing the show by far.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe go back and work for him.
Be something. He's
He's
probably
his
sick of
producer. You know
Ironhead.
that.
Yeah.
Trust me. Yeah. You wouldn't do that?
No.
What's your dream job now?
Dream job?
Like a realistic dream job. I'm not saying you're working with a Vanderpump family.
Send your application in.
I would legitimately love that, like infomercial stuff, to be honest with you.
Okay,
A
good.
small
You should have
business.
told me that before I hired you.
Well, I mean,
That's your dream. If everything goes right, the infomercial world.
I'd be DVRing those every
no,
day.
not me doing it. I like what it does for other people's business.
I think you should do it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like Dave Portnoy helping these small businesses out one by one.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, there you go. So, Alicia, let me see. All right. What do you think, Mike, of Alicia?
Seems nice.
Yeah.
I don't know that she. I don't know if you're looking for a character on the show as well, because you mentioned you would want.
No,
them
I
in here.
actually kind of like the like Alicia seems very serious.
Yeah.
I kind of like the idea of a real serious
having someone like that around. Yeah.
Yes, if let's say Justin's here,
That's,
you're here. And I'm
That's
here.
very interesting. If
Yeah,
she has to deal with Justin every day.
Yeah. Do you know Justin at all or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see the two of you having, like I'm mad at Dave because of a poor live show experience. So I'm going to hire Justin to replace him.
Well, he's the leader in the
Cost
clubhouse
me
anyway.
$30,000. Would you ever do you know the story about the Sacco live show, Alicia, with the food truck? It cost me $30,000. You would never let that happen, right?
Yeah,
That would never happen, right?
correct.
There you go.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, you're hired.
I'm just
That's all it takes.
yeah.
She might have a chance to prove it.
That's true. She might. That's true. That'd be a fundraiser for Colony. I'll be passing the friggin' boot around in that show.
I'll bring some of the leftover Cokes if you want.
Dave's kids,
Yeah, you're going to want to hang on to those, actually.
Dave's kids will be sleeping in the car. I'm like, oh, they're here for the drive-in? He's like, no, we live in the car now. Now the producers live in the car, except this time.
Not by choice.
Remember Steve was like, you were here that day, right? Yeah. Were you still here or no?
Yeah, yeah.
You
Well,
were back,
I
right?
was back, yeah.
Remember he's so weird about it first? He's like, I think I'm going to take leave. Right?
But that's not weird, though, for Steve.
No, I know. But I was like, are you leaving the show? He's like, I'm taking leave. I'm like, are you done?
What was weird is just like, we hadn't gotten into a topic, and you were like, what's going on today or whatever? And he's like, well, I feel I should make an announcement.
No. I think you're wrong. I think at first he had a story that was terrible. And I was like, what are you doing that? You don't care about that. He's like, you're right. He's like, then he has frank confession. He's like,
Oh, you might be right.
for months I've been plagued by this,
Yeah.
And he's like, I've taken leave.
That's got to be the
Meanwhile,
next...
meanwhile, he bought a truck. Like he had given his notice. His wife had quit her job.
it was a full plan.
Yeah, it was like a total plan. Yeah. How would you have handled it? Dave, give Alicia like a situation.
A situation.
The projector's too small.
Okay, so you show up at a live show day, and they put up a projector.
You probably don't have a lot of experience in live events. Am I wrong? Or am I wrong? I could be wrong.
No, you're correct. I don't have
Okay.
a lot of experience with live events.
Okay. She's all business, Dave. Go ahead.
Neither did I, truthfully. And
We know, Dave. We know.
until real, I mean,
We know all
Hey.
too well. We know all too well.
In fact, I had less.
we didn't have any complaints about the Wilbur in Portland.
We did not. No, we did not.
All right, so
You're great, Dave. You get a raise. Go ahead.
so you show up to a live event, and maybe the projector is like 1/8 of the size you thought it would be. What do you do in that spot?
Well, you got a month to get your shit out of here. Beat
That's
it.
the answer I was hoping for.
I know. Sorry.
Amscray.
I would probably, obviously try to see if there is a backup if they have spare projector screens, and then if not, maybe.
Let me give you a better. Let me give you a better answer.
We would never allow it to happen.
Yeah, you never put in that position where it would happen. You would be proactive first, right? You would see this at match up. Yes.
I will. Yeah, if I could see the space beforehand, then I
Right.
would.
Yeah. The only problem with Alicia is she looks like a cousin who I hate.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, from my the uncle that blew off my mom.
Yes.
Yeah, his daughter. Who
Okay.
I hate. But you're are you a nice person though?
I think so.
Okay, you don't have to. It's fine if you're not. Okay. All right. What are you laughing at, Mike?
No, I was more. It was because was she involved in that, or just the
She was a
association?
user. She was a user. She used my parents for all. She sucks. Fucking stinks.
Will you ever be able to get past that, or will you hate her eventually
I
because
don't
of that?
think so. I don't know. She seems very nice.
Yeah.
I like that she's all business. We've had enough laughs.
Enough nonsense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Like enough. Like I mean, Justin's not around right now, right?
No,
He's on vacation.
Is he? If we call him right now, he's not going to answer.
He said his phone wasn't going to work.
He's on like a cruise.
Well, you know
or
what?
something,
Let's
isn't
do this because I mean, I'm trying to hire somebody to have a big time job. Maybe Mike. Let's hope he has a professional answer. What?
he? You want to hear his voicemail?
Well, I just want to hear if it's professional.
Yeah,
that's
that makes
all. It's
sense.
like that's the first test.
I think that's a good call. Yeah.
Alicia, your voicemail is probably very professional, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I imagine Justin's as well. I don't know.
For those new to the show, could be the new producer.
If one person tweets something negative to him, he'll take 3 weeks off.
Hi, it's Justin. Please leave a message at the 85.
How old is Justin then?
11, I believe.
No, now I'm saying.
26.
26. He's in Bermuda? Is that right?
I believe so. Yeah.
I thought he was on a cruise.
Yeah,
I
it's
could be
like
wrong.
still on the cruise.
Yeah, okay.
To like Bermuda's.
Can you not take a phone? Do you ever take a cruise, Alicia, or no? Do you like cruises or no?
I do.
I get seasick. Can you have your phone on them? Does it work or no?
It's been a few years. When I went on cruises, I was a kid and I didn't have a cell phone. But my parents, I think they just stuck them in like the room.
thing?
Like they didn't even use them.
When's the wedding?
To be determined. We just bought a house. So.
Oh, in this town?
Yes.
Oh, nice. That's good.
Yeah.
How long have you been together for?
We've been together for 7 years.
Oh, wow.
So.
Mike's been with Alba longer. 9 years, I think. How long?
Okay. 5.
5.
Almost 5.
And no engagement.
No.
Okay.
This is 7.
Oh, take it easy. No one's yelling at you.
Hey, fellas, come on. I got plenty of time.
You got you take it pretty easy tonight. What are you doing now, Dave? You texting Justin?
No,
Okay.
No.
Do you endorse Justin for the job?
absolutely,
Do you really?
100%.
Really?
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Because he knows Justin's gonna fuck up.
Even though he fucked me over at that dinner, even though I think he like hung up on me once or something.
I
Like,
forgot about that dinner.
there's a couple
yeah.
things, but 100% Justin.
You know, you could really argue Dave's never been the same since that dinner.
No, Justin changes people.
Yeah.
That's all Justin's master plan.
It was brilliant.
I'm just trying to beat Dan Katz to this thing because boy, Dan's pushing hard to hire him.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's really a. I don't know. I think I'll save a little scratch on that too.
Probably so.
I would think, right?
Yeah.
Is Justin even working right now? Who's
Well,
going for
yes. Grow on the hill.
Yeah.
Well, sure. Other than that, oh boy, I didn't think of that.
Well,
I gotta let him do both.
it's his job.
I have to let him do both.
Oh no, yeah, it would be. He would leave that job. I
I don't know if that's necessarily has to happen. I think it'd be kind of funny if my producer worked at Grill on the Hill part time.
guess, but just from a timing perspective, it might get in the way.
Yeah, I've never seen anybody as happy as Justin when I announced that contract thing.
Oh really?
Oh
Yeah.
my God, he was.
Dave was like
ecstatic.
scowling, and like Justin was.
5 more years or whatever.
This asshole. Admit you're kind of happy it's over, Dave.
I think it just, to your point, I think it just ran its course.
So you're there too.
Yeah.
So there's no.
That's the shocking part to me. I did not expect that.
I can wear people out. I think. Although I think I've been overall a decent boss. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's. No,
Well, maybe
I
not.
don't think it's like. I don't think it's you. I think it's more the show than you. If that makes sense a little bit, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are you worried about this changing you, Alicia? Getting into this world or no?
No,
Okay.
I'm adaptable.
Stoic.
She's all business, Dave.
Yeah.
She's not you. Emotional, crying. Mike's grandmother had breast cancer. He was bawling on the show. You probably weren't listening at the time.
It's reasonable.
Totally fine now, right?
Yeah. In hindsight, it seems a little silly. Cruising into her 80s.
Never an issue, really. This is okay. What do we have? What do you have? SimpliSafe?
Yeah, you got 4.
4, okay. We have 4, Dave. You're still part of the show. We be going to this thing Wednesday night in Boston or no?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
You ain't part of Barstool
I don't
anymore.
think so. I didn't. I mean, unless you want me to follow you.
I don't know if we're going to film stuff or not.
Yeah, it's up to you. You tell me.
If you'd like to go, we'd love to have you. You're part of the, you don't have to be some martyr like others. You just
Yeah,
go.
I've heard other people.
Yeah, like,
skipping it.
I'm not going. Oh, because it's just fucking sad.
Why would I go?
You could go. I mean, anybody who's ever worked there was invited.
They're a pretty big part of the history.
I'll tell you the
Well, let's not make him out like he's, like he's Dan Katz.
That's a clip that a lot of people talk about.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
So I messaged Gaz and said yes originally. And then I found out Justin was on. I was going to go with Justin.
Oh,
I
okay.
was going to ask Justin to be my date.
Well, if
And-
Dave doesn't want to go, it's fine too.
Yeah, me getting around on my own would have been a real pain in the ass there. And I wasn't into being like,
If
they
you
haven't
want-
seen
if
me
you-
operate with a cane
By
or
the way,
anything. I wasn't into that.
By the way, between us, tickets are still available. So if you want to,
Well, maybe I'll change my mind then.
if you want to grab one, you have to take a loan out. But I mean, it's still, there you go. All right, SimpliSafe is crucial to your life. 24/7 live guard protection. SimpliSafe professional monitoring can actually see, speak, and deter intruders in your home through the new Smart Alarm wireless indoor camera. SimpliSafe professional monitoring agents now warn intruders they are being recorded, and police are on their way in real time, stopping them in their tracks. Right now, my listeners, the Kirk Minahan Show, get a 20% off any SimpliSafe system when you sign up for a free month of Fast Protect monitoring. The special offer is for a limited time only. Visit SimpliSafe.com, SIMPLI safe.com/Kirk, SimpliSafe.com/Kirk. There's no safe like SimpliSafe. We thank them, as always, for joining us this week. All right, what else is going on?
I saw you tweet about that Kendra Lara story in the Boston Globe.
Jesus, huh? Well, do you have any sound of Steve with Tom Shattuck or no?
Oh fuck!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Fuck!
Did I ask for that on Friday?
You did ask for that on Friday, and I just completely.
You know what I'm saying,
You're right.
Mike?
You're right.
That wasn't a great.
No, not going well.
See what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to be a dick here, but
No,
like,
I
mean,
well,
it's
it's a
over.
good thing he quit.
It's over now. I mean, we're now, everything's, the bloom has been popped, so I could just say, like, what the fuck?
You can absolutely do that. Yeah.
Thanks, Dave. Like,
I literally was gonna listen. I made a note to listen to it on my way home, and I fucking forgot about it.
disintegrate? What do you mean you made
no,
a
no.
note?
No, I wanted to listen. You said it.
What's those things you stick on the yellow things?
Sticky
Sticky
notes.
Yeah, sticky
She's
notes?
good. She's
good.
good.
No, like on my phone, I made a
You have
note.
good penmanship?
I think so.
Okay, I don't. Yeah, good. All right, go ahead.
I made a note that I wanted to listen to it because you said it was funny.
How many words do you type a minute?
I don't know. Maybe
How you doing making coffee? Good? All right, good.
I
I think we
yeah.
got something here, Mike. I think.
Excellent.
Yeah. What's
Well,
that? Dave?
can we hear the note at least?
I want to hear Dave explain the note he was writing. He's fucking babbling about his stupid
I
note. He was
just
gonna-
wrote. I wrote
Dave, you fucking forgot.
Steve on Burn Barrel.
Okay, thank you.
What?
And where did it go?
Hey, you got to say.
And right
that's
now
a-
I said, where's the sound? It doesn't exist, so what happened?
No, I didn't listen to it. I forgot to listen to it.
But when was the last time you saw the note? Like, where's the note? What note?
Hey, let's not blame the note. The note is accurate.
I wrote the note.
No, it's not. Steve was on
Steve
Burn Barrel.
on Burn Barrel.
No, that's like Dave looks at him, nods, and like, yes, he was on Burn Barrel. That's right.
I wrote the note. I wrote the note on a
And then
piece of
today when he was
paper.
driving it, he did it again. Oh, yeah, he was.
Dave just looked to make sure he was on. Oh, yeah. Good. Checked out.
That checks out. Yeah, boy, that's interesting. Kirk wanted me to know that he was on that. He's really into it. And Shattuck, no need to apply. Jesus Christ. You or your
He actually
wretched
wouldn't.
wife.
He wouldn't be bad.
No, he would be terrible.
You don't like him, but he wouldn't be bad.
I would love him.
Too much.
Yeah, but he has a lot of the same qualities as I think as Steve.
No, he doesn't. Not
Not in the same
he's not
way.
as smart as Steve. He's not as like.
He thinks he is, but yeah.
I mean, Steve also remember like sold stuff.
Yep.
You know, which you didn't do, which is not was not a requirement. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying like he sold stuff. Like
Yeah.
he was selling like freaking cornhole.
I think Steve was like excited to start working on live events not from the even creative.
Yeah,
from
but
the
to be
business
fair,
side, I think.
the Wilbur was Dave. That was not like Steve had nothing like the beginning, but like that was Dave.
Right.
Like so, to be fair, it's same with Portland.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I mean, Steve was more excited to start squeezing some money out of people.
Oh my God. Oh, you know how excited Steve was when I gave out that code to Miltons for the. He was. I remember talking on the phone that day. I was with Harry, my son. I have a son, Harry, and we were at some baseball thing. And I was like, Steve, I think we're going subscription. He's like, good. And he's like, we can bleed everything out of these suckers. so he said something like that. And I was like, what do you think? Like $5.99 a month? He's like, our first we have like a platinum, $39.99 a month.
Jesus
He was like,
Christ.
He's like, these people will listen no matter what. I was like, you might be right.
But even still,
Yeah, Dave, we're talking about this drive-in show. Dave's talking about $300 a freaking car for this drive-in show. Jesus
That is
Christ.
not accurate whatsoever.
God damn it. Jesus.
I told you the exact price that it was last time.
We're charging that?
You've done it 4 times now.
Suckers. Jesus. Well, we'll go lower this time. Oh, it's Dave's night. So
well, that honestly was a cheap ticket to me because if there's 4 people in the car,
Correct,
it's
$25
about $25 ticket.
I guess. We'll see. We'll see.
You got a lot to work through anyway for that one. So
What do you mean?
just a lot of issues with the
Roadblocks?
new ownership. and
Maybe with
all
you,
that
but
stuff.
that's not the JT method. No. He'll handle it.
We'll be there. It'll all be wrong, but we'll be there.
It'll be a complete fuck up. I just thought the day you weren't here and Justin filled in and helped out with something that was on there. What was it?
It was the golf show, wasn't it?
Oh, was it? Remember he kept calling you? He was like sweating.
yes, it was the
he was
golf
like
show.
falling
Yeah,
down.
yeah,
He was
yeah.
like screaming. He was like
Yeah.
all upset.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying about the script thing.
This is gonna be a problem.
But that was a different. He hadn't dealt with that aspect of the studio before.
How do you feel about like classy Dave? Like
I got a little. What was not before all this ugliness? Dave gave Alicia the this is sort of. I'm kind of the king of the castle here.
That is not
the
true.
Well, from the technical side,
for Alicia or no?
this is how.
Well, I showed
this is
her
how
around.
everything
He
runs.
showed me what he did back.
What
So
else
this-
was I gonna fucking say?
Called
to
him.
her?
It's called a microphone.
Basically, what was I gonna say? She was just standing there. She wouldn't even take a seat.
Let me ask you, did he seem sad or no?
No.
Okay.
Oh, stop.
What?
Can you not go there?
You said it, not me.
I've never questioned you when you're fucking sad.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. But,
Okay.
Yeah, but like, I mean, I
And
was
I
actually.
still do have a daughter that I have to like take care of, so I would go to her with a concert.
What are you talking about?
You said I was so sad I went to a concert. Like
I know, but
I'm not going to not go to a concert.
But you asked a listener for tickets. It wasn't like,
I think first of all, I think he reached out to me, and then I said,
That's all I heard. That's all I heard.
First of all, he reached out to me. He said, "Dave, Bruins tickets," is what he said.
Uh-huh.
And then I said, "No, but I'm thinking about going to Jonas Brothers."
August, Dave. The Bruins are not playing.
He said it. What do you want? What are you saying? I'm
Bruins
lying about
tickets
what he
when?
did?
It's August.
They probably just went on sale because they probably just announced their schedule or something.
Okay, so you didn't. So you mentioned Jonas Brothers, not him.
I'm saying I did not reach out to him first.
Who brought up the Jonas Brothers first? Him randomly or you?
That is not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair.
That's a ridiculous question. I won't even dignify that.
He reaches out out
At
of
least
the
give
blue.
me that. At least give me. He said Jonas Brothers first.
Well, maybe if the county commissioner will debate me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Jonas Brothers. Will the hits come back?
No.
No. Okay. It's gonna upset.
That'd be
it's gonna upset
something.
people.
It's gonna be Suit and Dave guy.
gonna be what?
It's gonna be Suit and Tie Dave. That's what it's gonna be.
Suit and Dave, guys.
Suit and Dave.
Suit and Dave.
It'll be Suit and Dave. That's right. I mean, you're gonna work 5 days a week?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What if they called you like Barry Armstrong called you tomorrow?
No.
You wouldn't go.
For him?
Yeah.
No, I'd be different people. Definitely no.
You have somebody in mind.
There's people in mind I would call. Yeah.
Blind Mike Project.
You could do that by Mike.net. Yeah.
The money's non-existent, but the hours are terrible.
Yeah.
It's too late to get into that world.
Oh my God, it's hilarious. Just
A rocket ship of its
words are
own.
misspelled on tile. What the hell?
Illegally recording stand-up shows. It's
Crazy. These guys are crazy. They're bad boys.
Who knows who recorded that?
They're
I have
bad
no
boys.
idea.
I'm scared when I see that stuff. I'm out of there. Jesus, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, Dave couldn't handle it. The grind.
I couldn't handle that friggin' deadline story. Kevin, Jesus Christ, I made it through one paragraph. I almost vomited my entire dinner.
I thought it was very good.
Jesus. Yeah, Jesus.
I didn't know he went to Erica. Did he say that on
I
any
didn't
of
make
his
it that
shows?
far into the story. I don't know.
I hear you're looking for a GM. That's literally a quote.
Kevin's
Why
like-
not me?
Is there a
Kevin's
spot for me?
I pictured Kevin going to Erica's office yesterday and be like, "Oh, you see that Vanity Fair story? I spot you this deadline story. Anybody else? Anybody else want a puff piece written about them in this company?" Jesus.
What was it was sent to me. I didn't feel I needed to read it necessarily. But
It's the guy's a friend of bar still, right? The guy who wrote it.
I think so.
Yeah, it's just a puff piece about Kevin's taking over comedy. GM
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something. It was fun. It was fine. It
Yeah.
was fine. What were you saying? The Globe? What? Oh,
They can't.
that was a fun headline, I thought.
yeah. I just read the story actually today, and like so she has a son who has special needs, right? Mm-hmm. And so the point, this woman. Do you know the story? What's her name? Kendra
Lara.
Kendra what?
Lara.
Kendra is Kendra Lane an adult film star?
Sounds familiar.
Probably. That
Sounds like
sounds
it.
right.
Are you familiar with her work or no, Alicia? You're not. Okay, I don't know. I don't know how wild you and your fiance are. Who knows?
Kendra Lane. Yep.
Is that really somebody?
It looks like it. Pornhub videos.
That probably. I think it's past.
That was
you, Dave.
amazingly quick. He's never had anything that quickly.
Well, we know Dave's the scenes he likes on there. Maybe she's a specialist in that. She crashed. She was going twice the speed limit, correct? Mm-hmm. Crashed with her son, who should be in the car seat, and didn't have her license for 10 years, and didn't live in the district, right?
I think she's
Since
she's
moved,
fighting
right?
that district.
Yeah, but this person wrote in the Globe that it shouldn't matter because her son has special needs and people should be held to a different standard. It was a very weird, just a weird story.
I've always said special needs kids don't need seatbelts.
I don't even understand.
I've been pushing for that.
way worse. Like if your husband's not around to drive the kid somewhere in an emergency, you can't. So you're
Yeah, it's way. I mean, as somebody who's felt bad with the law myself recently with that stuff.
That's true.
I mean, 10 years she didn't get her license.
Right.
She must have known, right?
Yeah, so the headline and
red
the
tape.
article were basically saying...
What's that, Dave?
it's red tape. That's what she's saying.
Oh yeah,
All the red tape.
What's
she
that,
tried
Mike?
to, tried to fix it.
It was basically saying, like, hey, you guys haven't taken the fact that she's an irresponsible mother into account.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just a weird, but like that's so Globe. Like we're gonna go with this one.
Right.
Then the other one I had today was, you have the sound of that woman talking about Oppenheimer?
Oh yeah.
Is that true? Is that parody or not?
I didn't even understand it, so I saw you tweet about it.
Did you see the film Oppenheimer, Alicia?
Yes.
What did you think of it?
I thought it was good.
Did you see Barbie?
No,
You
not
did
yet.
not.
Wow, that's interesting.
We went over that earlier.
Well, we're on the show now, Dave. I mean, I understand that. I mean,
I got my fill.
did you see it with your fiance?
Yes.
What did he think?
He liked it. He thought it was good.
See an IMAX or regular?
Regular.
Regular. Okay. So this woman went on. Is this TikTok?
Yes.
Yeah.
TikTok. There's a intimate scene in the film.
Yes.
Yeah. So she had a problem with it, I guess.
Okay,
I-
so I research everything before we watch it, but especially this.
Are they?
movie-
Is this a real account? Like,
It's
is
a real
this-
account. Yep.
Is she super religious or something?
She is against porn. Like that's her entire existence.
That's the
She's
guy we had
against
on
porn.
once. Who was
Matt
it?
Walsh.
Matt Walsh. Yeah. Who's like a big star now, right?
Yeah, on the right, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Obviously, I heard about it. Yes, we wanted to see it. It has an amazing rating. We prepared ourselves. I didn't know
Hold on.
when this.
So they're talking about the Florence Pugh sex scene with Cillian Murphy.
Okay, because when
Which, by the way, I don't want to speak for you, Alicia. Dave, you saw the film or no?
No.
So you and I, did you see it, Mike, or not?
I haven't seen it yet, so I assumed she was talking about the bombing when I was first listening to this.
No. It's not the thing that almost led to the destruction of humanity.
Right.
It was two breasts on screen. Did you find it wasn't a particularly crazy scene?
I thought Game of Thrones was worse.
Was it? I didn't watch it. Yeah, it's like that's a crazier, right?
Yeah.
Game of Thrones. Yeah.
It was very. I didn't think it was that bad.
No, it's you see. I mean, put it this way, Mike. It's something you've seen 50 million times. They literally have sex and you see your boobs.
And I've heard a lot of reviews of the film. I've not heard it mentioned even really.
Well, this woman disagrees.
We prepared ourselves. I didn't know when the scene was going to happen, and I also didn't understand how the scene was happening. I thought it was just several minutes straight of, but it wasn't. It was actually broken
Did
up.
you think it was
into,
gonna make a full board like porn in the middle, just like a straight fuck, like a few, like 5 minutes, just like straight in a row in the movie, and like they're
Full penetration.
I don't even understand. They prepared themselves for it. Like, listen, honey, this is gonna happen. Like, I like a movie like that where it's like literally talking about like the destruction of mankind, maybe.
Yeah.
But they have to sell themselves as Florence Pugh's boobies popping around for like
Right. That's what
40 seconds.
If you're that sensitive, why go to the movie?
You
at
know
all?
it's gonna happen.
Right.
Yeah. Can't you just close your eyes?
Well, I think they did.
Yeah. Go ahead.
it would do a flash of that, and then it would do a flash of normal life, and then it would do a flash of the scene, and then it was like very, back and forth. So it was really difficult to avoid it.
Yeah, I wish
But
Christopher
obviously
Nolan gave us a blow-by-blow description of how the movie was going to go before we saw
weird.
it.
Oh, you could probably find that. I'm sure you could.
Yeah,
find
right.
That. Yeah. But you think that's not a parody account?
No, definitely not.
It's hard to tell. I got to tell you, getting into the world of TikTok and everything, it is sometimes hard to tell. So it's possible,
Yeah.
but I didn't get that vibe.
No, she's anti-porn, and on TikTok, I don't think you can say porn, so she has to say corn every time.
Oh, is that right?
Unless corn.
What a silly world we live in.
Jesus Christ.
Like they say unalive
Yeah,
yourself.
right, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Like, you remember with the case. It's always
Friday,
unalive.
August 11th, 9:26 p.m. Got Bruins ticks if you need them. Saturday, August 12th, 8:24 a.m. Did you spell Jonas Brothers wrong?
Right, there you go. That's funny. That's funny. That's fucking funny.
I'm laughing.
That is funny. I would have done that to anybody.
Yeah, I mean, okay. But that's not what you said, but all right.
What do you mean? I said did he reach out to me first? You said, did I
For
reach
Jonas
out?
Brothers tickets?
No, that is not how you worded it. You said, did you reach out to him? No, you probably said Jonas, so it makes no sense to say that.
Yeah, well, I don't know what the hell you're talking
never
about.
mind.
What are you talking about?
Whatever. He reached out to me.
I like his negotiation tactics.
The pro Dave people out there, like, I respect you guys, but this guy doesn't want to be here either. Keep that in mind. Like, he wants to go.
Well, I mean, he said that.
Yeah.
I don't even know
Yeah,
there wouldn't be an
yeah,
argument. I don't think he was like, yeah, I guess
Bring it
I'll-
on. I'm just saying, this guy wants out bad. Like, he wants out.
What's the bring it on? I don't even understand. What are you bringing on?
What do you mean?
Why do you say, like, bring it on, the pro Dave people?
I'm saying, if you want to be like, fuck Kirk, you're a terrible boss, I'm here for it. At Kirk Min, let me have it. I'm ready for it.
Nobody's saying that.
Oh, well, I'm sure you'll get to them. He'll do his best. Trust me.
Oh, no.
There's 4 fans to do it.
I am out of that Julie chat. I am out of that shit.
What are you talking about?
The Julie chat.
What do you mean
and
you're
all
out of it? Why?
this? I'm gone. What am I going to do? I don't need alerts.
He's in the wind.
I don't need alerts. The podcast dropped. Blind Mike's got a new thing.
Trust me, Dave. You'll be on fucking Minute Fandom in 3 months. You'll be one of those losers. You'll have nothing else going on.
Discord could be nice again.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, oh, Dave. Every once in a while, like when something goes wrong with that sarcastic tweet.
No,
like, oh, Portland was good, like that kind of thing. Oh, it's gonna be so sad.
No, I will not.
Oh, you definitely.
No.
Oh, that's I have no. Steve Robinson, believe me, I'm not saying Steve Robinson goes to cornhole tournaments now.
and loses.
Yeah, believe me, the embarrassment level has been set. Like, don't worry, you could do anything; it wouldn't be worse than that. Steve, who shit on the fans for 2 years, is sitting there battling, Bio Dude in nipples in fucking cornhole tournaments.
When you put it like that, it does sound a little
It's
ridiculous.
humiliating. It's mortifying.
He's into cornhole, though. That's his thing.
He does like cornhole.
Yeah.
He does like cornhole.
I'll tell you what I'm sad about is the pre-show I got made me wish that we'd someday get that YouTube show where Dave interviews third chair people. We'll never
We
get
can still
that.
do that. You can interview potential replacements for him.
Ooh, I like that.
You'd do that, wouldn't you?
Definitely.
Yeah. Why wouldn't we do that?
I'd live for that.
I like that a lot.
Yeah. He could host.
I'm
He
watching.
can host his own reality show. Who's gonna replace me?
I'm watching.
Has that ever been done before?
Not that I can think
I
of.
like the idea of it.
Yeah. I'll probably want. Dave's gonna produce a show again in like 2 years.
Win Dave's money.
Yeah, I'm in for it.
Yeah.
What else is going on? What other stories don't you have that you wrote down about?
I found it in my notes.
Your car.
I did find it.
What do you have?
No, I just wrote.
Oh, what would you write?
I wrote Burn Barrel with Steve.
Okay, with Steve. That's different.
Yes.
Yeah, underneath speakers. So I don't remember what that was either.
Boy,
That means listen.
speakers.
I wrote Globe Class Action. I brought that up the other day.
You did. That was really.
that was in
nice.
my notes.
It's almost
Nice.
exciting as bringing back that What's her face story from Frozen? Yes, Kristen Bell.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, you know, you got to update the audience.
Sure. Yeah, they definitely cared. Go ahead.
There was actually a call to Rico Bosco that I thought you might want to hear.
Oh.
And it was Dan from, he said Dan in Mass, but it's Dan from Newton. So
As we know.
I figured that. Yeah, go ahead.
Dan in Massachusetts.
Absolutely do.
Hockey player insults. What do you got?
What's up, Divya Mushes? I would say hockey player.
I know that guy.
The hell?
He kicks up to the skip, but it's a fake call.
What?
I can tell you for a fact. There's already been a clip
he cuts. Yeah, he cuts
What the
some.
fuck is he doing?
Hold on, let it play out. Let it play out.
circulating. He calls in the Kirk show.
Oh, you guys are talking about fake tag, like tag him out. I was talking fake tag, like tag from third.
But I don't know. You know
No.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what? I don't know if Kirk. So go ahead, Dan. Go ahead. Play it out.
Good move, Rico.
It's fascinating to watch his mind.
That's like
watch the gears spin.
That's like watching. That's like putting a camera on something like institution and just like studying it. It's amazing he didn't hang up.
He wanted to show that he knew it was a Kirk call, but then also was like it broke down on so many levels.
It's a lot going on. Like pissed Dan off. Will this be going? Yeah. Was the call good or no?
Go ahead, Dan. Go ahead. Play it out.
I would say it'd be more like being at the Cullinan house, Big Jack and Kathy's house for dinner, being at a hockey table. What do you think?
Yeah, that's fair. All right, that was good. All right, good job, Dan.
You truly do know too much.
I do. I'm in the
And that's
world.
good. No, I'm glad we have you on our side because you.
It wasn't negative. They're gonna play it on Kirk's show, so I don't want to take that away from Kirk. So,
Thanks, Rico.
I don't know. You think I would do good on
Good
Kirk's
teammate.
show?
You hear that?
you did okay.
What's that?
Marty Mush.
I don't listen
I don't
to
know.
the
You
show.
think I would do good on
Good
Kirk's
teammate.
show?
Rico doesn't want any part of that.
you do okay.
Okay.
I texted him.
Gerard
A little bit of a rapport.
from
now.
New York, ACC football.
He
What
did
do you
reach
got?
out to me.
Is that
Marty
true?
Bush. What did you say? He reached out?
Yeah, he
He
wants
did.
to produce.
Yes, he wants a job producing.
That'd be something.
Maybe Clemmer will produce the show.
Interesting. He doesn't have that ability though.
Oh, that's true. Damn it. He has everything else but except for that.
Yeah.
He could learn if you like him.
No, he purposely has not learned.
I think
doesn't
I think Justin is the favorite right now.
Sure.
But I'm open to. I'm open to anybody.
Well, who's second? You know,
I have no idea. I, mean, I would think people would apply for this job, right?
Yes.
I think people have. Yeah.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. If apply for this job? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, I remember when you were replacing Steve, you read on the air many applications. So
That's right. Some terrible ones, right?
yeah, but
I think Shane
applications
deserves a
nonetheless.
shot.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
But he lives 3 hours away.
Yeah, but he said
He would move for a full time job. I think.
Like, Alicia, are you thinking this is a full-time job or sort of a supplement like to your current job? In your mind?
Well, I mean, initially it said 30 hours, so to me
That's full-time.
that would be full time.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm just trying to figure everything out. Go ahead, Dave. What else?
topic wise or on that issue.
No, topic-wise.
Okay. You see Kid Rock's drinking Bud Light again?
I did. I'm so upset about that.
That was devastating.
He's a dummy, though, huh?
Actually, did you see Tom Caron's 69 tweet the other day? Did you see this?
No.
He thinks he's Tristan Cassis.
Oh, I did see this. He's like 420 and
weird-
69.
Yeah, why is he like making
And he's like, this guy rules.
60-year-old man.
He's like, this guy rules, right? Like, what the fuck is wrong
Tristan
with you?
Cassis is a legend. Keeps his post count at 69.
Yeah, that's like where, if I may say, Alicia, that's like where, you do something to the woman and the woman does something to the man at the same time, Mike.
Oh, interesting.
69 of them,
Yes,
That's
yes,
crazy.
yes.
That's
I've
fucking
never heard
wild.
that before.
And 420, that's crazy.
I've never heard any of Gronk's press conferences.
Jesus. What does Gronk do all day? I was actually thinking that the other day.
Really?
What does he do all day now?
He owns businesses. He's a marketer, owns real estate.
Works out.
Dave's
fucks.
pushing for a job.
Great business, yeah.
Yeah, here you go, Dave.
Yeah.
There you go.
Might
You'd be
own an energy drink company.
Perfect for Gronk. Perfect matchup. Two empty freaking heads.
Dave running Gronk Industries would be a great.
Perfect.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Hired.
Great family.
Oh,
They
yeah.
stick together.
Oh, they're the greatest.
I met the father at some Barstool thing years ago.
I met the father of the Super Bowl one time. Seems like he's really on top of things.
Yeah, yeah, that's about
Seemed
the vibe
nice
I
enough.
got.
He just seemed like he was. Well, everyone knows he's Gronk's dad.
We were on. It was me and Gaz.
Yeah.
And a bunch of girls. They were promoting the Gronk
Yeah.
party bus. So it was me and Gaz and a bunch of girls. And Gaz was filming me as I kept trying to talk to him, and you could tell how annoyed he was because I was hoarding in on this conversation with these ladies.
Yeah, I think that might have been the same. I don't know. Yeah, I forget. They might have been around the exact same time. I don't know. What else, Dave?
Not a lot. You see that Dwayne Haskins thing? That was weird. Even though that was already out there, that the family was
Yeah.
saying he was robbed.
Very
and
weird story.
That's a weird one.
It's a strange
But the
one.
police aren't saying any shit about the robbed and all that stuff.
Yeah,
robbed
Justin.
and drugged.
Justin solves it in the case, season 5.
That'll be interesting.
Well, we may go in a different direction for that. I think we might have Justin just on the show.
Justin's pretty good with that shit, actually, though.
He is?
Yeah, I think so.
Like what?
I think he's like
Solving murders?
I think he's
What the fuck
good.
are you talking about?
No, I think he's good with like. He'd be good investigating.
He
shit.
solved like 3 murders.
He did work on the case season 1.
Yeah.
He was with Natalia's kid, remember?
Yeah.
He was
He's fearless in a way.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about outside of this like world? Is
Open
there
it-
anybody?
open to anything.
What
I don't
about
know.
old WEI guys.
No, I don't want to do that.
No.
Nope. Don't want to do that.
What about he's on radio in Providence. He's a big fan of the show.
Who?
Tommy
The
Quinlan.
old guy that they call once in a while? Him I'd hire.
No, Tommy Quinlan.
I mean, sure. I don't know. I mean, anybody wants to come in and give it a shot. We'll see how it goes.
He
I
might be a
don't know.
little Steve Robinson-esque. Not
Really?
as smart. No, I don't think as smart. I think he would say that. But I don't know.
Yeah. Montante?
Montante.
Oh,
would be
yeah,
a
how do we
great
not
one.
thought of that?
Yeah,
That's
Montante
a-
would be great.
But I don't
He
know
would?
what he does.
Yes.
Would he leave full time? Do this full time?
I don't know if he could get his. Doesn't he have a fiance? or
Yeah,
a
I think
girlfriend
so.
to
Does he
move?
produce? I thought with Jerry it was like a
Oh,
whole.
but he could learn. Come on.
Yeah.
I don't know. If Dave teaches him, I have no idea.
Yeah, he'd be very good.
You would?
Yeah, for this show, I don't see why
How do
not.
you know?
Listen.
Yeah, I guess.
I listen when he's on.
That's true. He's good.
What about if Mike came on in kind of a producer role?
He's fucking blind.
Yeah, what he? I've
Like
never.
a no, no, no.
I can't even do it for my show.
Like a
talking about?
like a content role, and then you had more of somebody behind here who's more of the equipment. I'm just throwing out ideas here.
What?
Like, well, he would help you with content. Like when you would say, "What else is going on? Why can't it be Mike? And why can't you
Because I don't want
compensate
him to
Mike
do
for
that.
I'm just. That's all. Just bringing it.
Well,
to the
Brendan
table.
Schaub was on a podcast.
I don't even. Jesus Christ. 1 in 5 Americans have learned a new language on their bucket list. I find that interesting. What do you have on your bucket list, Alicia? What would you like to do? How old are you? If I might ask, how old are you?
28.
I was going to say 28. Huh. Is there anything you want to do that you haven't done yet in this world?
More traveling.
Yeah, you guys haven't traveled much?
I mean, we traveled in the States, but I want to
Yeah.
go like abroad, overseas.
Okay. Are your parents still alive? Mm-hmm. Do they like your fiance or no?
They do.
Huh. Okay. Okay. Do his parents like you?
Yeah.
Oh. You know where the wedding will be?
When or where?
Where? Do you have an idea?
We've looked in Raleigh, Mass.
Raleigh, Mass? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Colleen loves weddings. Why don't you be a wedding planner, Dave?
Ooh.
It's not a bad idea.
I could see that.
I'm a big fan of true love. So yeah.
How much happier Dave is now that he doesn't have a job? You notice that? I feel like a cloud's been lifted. No, am I wrong?
It's like he's back at that Jonas Brothers concert.
Yeah. Good show?
Great show.
Was it good? Good.
Yeah.
Babbel's a place you go to start speaking a new language in just 3 weeks. It works. Instead of paying hundreds of dollars for a private tutor. Harry Minahan, by the way, going in the 6th grade, is taking Mandarin as a foreign language.
Wow.
I know.
That seems difficult.
I know. He seems determined.
Wow, that's good.
I guess. I don't know. I'm worried about him. Not worried, but he's you know, you go from 5th grade. Was your middle school 6, 7, 8 or just 7, 8?
6, 7, 8.
How about you, Alicia?
7, 8.
Mine was 7, 8.
Really?
Dave, was your 6, 7, 8 or 7, 8?
6, 7, 8.
I'm just worried. He goes from sort of cock of the walk at Hastings, you know, 5th
Yeah.
grade to now he's just a 6th grader.
Wow.
That 6th to 8th grade jump for guys is enormous.
Tale as old as time.
I know. I guess he's going to have to sort of, in Lexington, he's going to fight to survive, you know?
Yeah. Biden wins again. We'll be speaking Mandarin in a few years, right, Phillips?
No kidding, right?
You know?
Jesus Christ. Anyway, Babbel. They have a quick 10-minute lesson designed by over 150 language experts to help you start speaking a new language in as little as 3 weeks. Designed by real people for real conversations. Studies from Yale, Michigan State University, and others continue to prove Babbel is better. For instance, one study found that using Babbel for 15 minutes is equivalent to a full semester of college. Over 10 million subscriptions sold. Get going with Babbel right now. Special limited time deal for our listeners. 55% off your Babbel subscription. 55 at babbel.com/Kirk. 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 55% off. Rules and restrictions may apply. Anything else, Dave?
No. Nope.
Okay. Get ready for that next month. Let's take some calls. See what people have to say. Maybe there'll be a big pro-Cullinane thing out there, Mike.
Yeah, maybe. I hope so. But again, Dave didn't really.
Someone's got to make a case for
Dave's
him.
out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I was hoping it'd stay, but yeah. Kyle's kind of a worm, huh, Dave?
Oh, definitely. That's a big worm move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus, you gonna let that happen?
Well, it is what it is. I just never talked to him again, fortunately.
Oh, because he sent it to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of Kyle's, how steady is that kid's job, the Barstool kid?
Who's that?
The Kyle that works for Riggs.
Oh,
That's
well,
an
he's working at
interesting one.
Foreplay. I wouldn't take him away from Riggs.
But he's not the guy, is he? At Foreplay?
No, I
That's
don't
what I'm saying.
think
This would be a
so.
promotion, I think. It's not like it would screw Riggs over. I'm sure they'd be fine. They'd find someone.
I wouldn't. I mean, look, anybody wants a job. If he talks to Riggs and Riggs gives him the blessing, fine. But I'm not going to get in the middle of that.
Right.
I wouldn't poach anybody from Riggs.
Right.
Riggs, my boy.
Yeah, sure. I'm not suggesting any dirty dealings. I'm just saying it seems like a kid that would want that job.
Maybe is he? But I think he lives in New York, doesn't he?
I think so.
That's the thing. I don't know.
Because I don't think he travels with them too much. I could be wrong.
I haven't seen him. I saw him at the Ryder Cup.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you weren't at that, right?
No.
Yeah. There you go. Any other thoughts, Alicia? Anything else you want to pitch? Anything else that you feel like you can bring to the table?
I'm definitely resourceful.
Okay.
And I'm a very go-getter.
Okay.
If you give me a task and it needs to be done, I will do it. I will figure it out as I go.
Okay. Kind of like the yin and yang with her and Justin. I don't know.
That's an interesting dynamic, yeah.
Kind of the Jim and Pam thing, too. I don't know.
Will he break up this engagement?
Pam was engaged, right?
That's true.
That's what I'm saying. See? It's possible.
She's a little old for him.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. 28?
Yes.
Divided by 2 is 14. Divided by 2 is 7.
Well, I meant he's 26 is all I meant.
Oh, yeah, right. No, if you say 2.8 to him, then it becomes there's a problematic search history with him that we have to address at some point. What is this thing?
What do you mean?
It's exploited college girls.
Yes, I think that is the term. Yeah,
That's a tough search. That's a tough thing to type.
it's tough seeing. I'm at the age now, I think, where when I see teen, I get freaked out.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. All right, load up, Dave.
Load up.
Yeah, I'm sure the people want to talk tonight, Mike.
I would imagine so.
Hello.
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 I got two questions. I got one for the female there, and for Kirk. I don't really care about Dave losing his job.
Okay. Anybody does. Okay. One
I
for
wonder what the people think.
one for the female there. Her name's Alicia. And Alicia, if you're uncomfortable, don't worry about answering the question. Okay. Go ahead.
Alicia, of course. What did you have for dinner last night?
Oh, okay. That's a good start.
What did I have for dinner last night? I had
It's a big
pasta.
detail.
Not
Pasta.
as easy as it looks.
Pasta.
Okay.
And Kirk, what are your thoughts on that? You're bringing the word back. Retarded presidential campaign that Barstool's happening.
Oh, is there one I didn't see on social media though? Is there something happening? Mike hates him. I happen to like Tommy. I think Tommy's actually pretty funny.
I said the other day that he had a very funny video.
Yeah. Was when they're doing that like a week into their sort of new thing, I would say it's cause of some concern.
Yeah. Wait, why?
It just feels like already they're trying to be overly wacky.
Oh, okay.
That's all. I could be wrong.
I suppose.
I like Tommy a lot. I actually think he's a very funny guy.
That video was very funny, and that didn't strike me as anything
And this Trump
crazy
thing,
different from what they've
him
been
pretending
doing.
it was Trump actually had some funny tweets. I kind of laughed a few times.
Oh, I didn't see that.
He was doing a lot of that. It was funny. I think he's funny. So yeah, I like Tommy. Maybe I'll hire him. Hello.
There you go.
Hey, Kirk, it's Phil McCooch. I have one comment and one question.
Hold on. You want to know something that's amazing? Just 1 second. Like a couple of weeks ago, I finally realized like his name.
There's no chance.
Literally, I was like, "Oh, Phil!" Like I had never thought.
You didn't realize that before?
I just never thought. Well, I didn't give it a lot of thought, Mike.
You didn't think his name was Phil McCooch?
I just never thought about it. I just never thought of it. It's not very subtle in retrospect.
No, that's my point. Yeah.
Yes, maybe I should have thought about it. Sorry, Phil. Go ahead.
So I was at the Plymouth show. I traveled from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah.
I had a great time.
Good.
Dave sucks.
Yeah. Well, okay.
But my question is, so during COVID, all these writers and shit had all this time to come up with new screenplays and everything, and everything but the IP, like Star Wars, Marvel, is shit. And wouldn't you think that they had all that time and should be coming up with better product?
That's your question, Phil?
Phil McCooch is oddly serious.
Yeah, well, Phil. Well, I mean, Oppenheimer was definitely not that kind of movie, right?
I mean, that's not like an original kind of.
It's adapted from
product,
a book, you're saying, right? Yeah, you're saying like almost like a Knives Out franchise. It kind of started from nothing, right? Is that what you mean?
I just don't think those movies are getting made a lot, though. I don't know if it's the writers.
That's why I think Knives Out is like that. Yeah, I think Mike's right too now, Phil or Mr. McCooch. Like I think now they get so IP concerned now, especially after this summer. You know, after Barbie was such a massive hit, they don't. It's like Fast was a bomb. Mission Impossible in America was a bomb. The Flash was a bomb. I'm forgetting something else. Big bomb. Indiana Jones was a bomb. So you start saying, you're right, Phil McCooch, that like these old IP things are tired. But then Barbie makes $1 zillion. Like, oh, we have to get an IP movie. You know, like when something good happens, they latch on. Or Guardians was a big hit. The Spider-Man cartoon was a big hit.
Right.
You know what's made $100? You know what's going to make $100 million in America?
What's that?
The Ninja Turtles cartoon.
There's another one?
Yeah, it just came out. Seth Rogen produced it.
Oh, I did know that. Yeah.
And then, I mean, again, like it's not, this is an original film, but Sound of Freedom is going to make $180 million in America.
Right.
So, did you see Sound of Freedom, Alicia?
I did not.
No, okay. It's actually available for free for me now. I have like some Catholic channel on my,
Ooh.
Am I going to watch it? I don't know. Hello. Any pro-colony calls?
Hey, Kirk.
No. Hello.
Kirk, I got a question for you. Are you still helping out with Harry's Little League team?
I mean, I have, yeah.
Season?
Yeah. Okay.
No,
so let me ask you this.
Yeah.
When Harry and his buddies are playing Little League, do they maybe try to emulate or mirror like a professional baseball player's swing or maybe his at-bat antics, kind of things like that?
Sure.
Okay, cool. So can you do me a favor? Can you please tell your buddy Riggs to stop doing that in his stupid Daily 9 videos of professional golfer swings?
Okay, I will do that. Thank you. Random hatred to Riggs. I won't do that. It's my friend.
I didn't quite understand the setup.
Neither did I. I felt like that was going to be a call name joke.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Load up, Dave?
Load up.
Right, hello.
Hey, Dad, it's Harry.
Hey, Harry. What's up, buddy? Jeez.
Good segue.
It's late. Well, not that late. What's up, buddy?
Hey, can I recite some Mandarin for you? I've already been brushing up.
Oh, that'd be helpful. Yeah, I'd love to hear it. Yeah.
Okay. Xing shang, ting tong, ting chong,
I don't
chicken
know.
fried rice.
No, I don't.
I don't think that's correct.
I don't think that's going to be. Harry, don't do that the first day of school. It'll be
Yeah.
a short year. That won't be good.
That's
not good. Hello. Getting those wacky calls in the world of real estate, Dave. It's all business.
Hey, first
you
time
get fun
long time
bathroom
here from
talk.
Raleigh, North Carolina.
Hello. That's true.
Hey,
What's up?
Kirk.
What's up, buddy?
I wanted to know if you had time for a few supermarket questions.
Sure, I always have time for this. Are you a supermarket fan, Alicia?
Sure.
Okay. Where do you go? Which your chain that you guys go to?
It's usually like Hannaford's or.
I like Hannaford.
Yeah.
I'm a Hannaford guy. Mike, no, you probably don't have a lot of experience with it, right?
We're market basket people.
Yeah,
I like that too.
Oh, you okay with that, Dave?
Oh,
or
she
no?
needs the job. Jesus Christ.
What's that? What'd you say?
She said she goes to Market Basket.
Well, you don't have to placate him. Trust me. Dave thinks people go to the market. One second, buddy. What'd you say? People go to Market Basket? Dave?
They're pores.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, might
you'll be
might
joining
get
me
used
there,
to
buddy.
that.
I'll see you there.
clipping those coupons, baby. Go ahead.
Yeah, so does it bother you when you see people walking around with an opened bag of chips?
Yes, I would not. There are rules at the supermarket. You don't do that.
Yeah, I think that was ingrained from a young age. So to see like an adult doing that just kind of takes me out of my experience.
Yeah, you can't wait like 30 minutes to get in your car and open them even if you want
Right.
to. Like, I've never understood the eating in the supermarket.
If you're hungry, the supermarket's not a place to go.
Yeah, well, I guess it is actually, isn't it?
Well,
Isn't that kind of the point?
No, in the sense if you're immediately hungry, you go there to prepare a meal.
That's
not
true.
To,
But you can grab like a
it's not
bag of
fast
chips
food.
or something, but you can have it in the car. I've never understood that. Go ahead.
I'm also the only thing that bothers me almost as much as that is like when I'm in line, I don't stand perfectly still. I kind of move back and forth a little bit. I hate it when you can feel somebody way too close to you in line. Like they want to not leave any room for anybody else to sneak in.
I'm pretty much a self-checkout guy 10 out of 10 times now, I have to say.
Really?
Yeah. I like it. There's no interaction. I just don't like when it screws up. I get very scared of that.
You strike me as a guy that might have difficulty.
I struggle with it a little bit.
And also I feel like your ego might not allow you to ask for help.
Well, the thing dings, like it shuts down.
Oh, right.
And helps on the way, which I hate. Helps on the way is the worst thing. Yeah, Dave's on my mastermind ability to, on Friday, try to figure things out with my goddamn check situation.
Right.
Nightmare. Hello.
I'm stunned that no one is calling about Dave. It seems so odd to me.
Well, I mean,
Please do not make us suffer through a month of sad sack culling.
There you go.
There we go.
It takes people to process things, Mike. It takes them sometimes.
Okay, good.
This is sad sack Cullinane, right?
Right here?
I'm talking to the caller.
Oh, he's gone. He hung up.
Oh, I'm sure he did. They load up? Yes. Hello.
Hey, Kirk, I wanted to see if you wanted to do the Immaculate Grid.
Sure. Yeah, I didn't do it today.
All right. Yeah, there's a new rule. I guess they made it a little easier where you can choose the same player twice. Just a heads up. So first one is alcoholic mother and midget father.
Okay, alcoholic mother and midget father. I'll say Dave Cullinane.
I was going to say move on.
No, his mom. I don't think it was.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay.
Second one, rare skin disease and doesn't know how to use a microphone.
I'm gonna say Dave Cullinane.
Yeah, only 26% on that one.
That's not bad. Wow, okay.
And thinks movie theater screens are 18 inches and will eventually die by texting and driving.
There you go. Fine. Thank you. I think one of the oddest Cullinane ones of all time, you said it recently, was he has never seen the supermarket, like an employee of like Lay's potato chips or Pepsi or something. It's somebody who goes every day. That's very strange.
I've never seen him like stocking the shelf.
It's very weird. It's just strange. That's all.
You've never seen
No, I've seen people stock shelves, but I just always, I didn't look at what they were wearing, but it always assumed it was a supermarket employee.
Gotcha.
Okay, well, do it pretty soon, so you might want to keep an eye on that.
You gotta keep some of these for Mutt. I assume you gotta some of these good jokes.
Well, Mutt's never gonna get a job. I assume you will at some point.
Well, that's something.
What's that?
You think a little higher of him than
I think
Mutt.
Dave's a hustler, though.
Yeah.
I think Dave's a hustler. Mutt's not. Mutt's a loser. No, Dave's a hustler.
What about Mutt? Does he have any technical skills?
No, don't stop. No, I don't want that. I don't want that.
Mutt, you know the guy's number.
One thing I'm confident, at least Mutt will not come to me and ask for a job. So at least I have that. Hello.
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 Brought no topics, no drops, no ideas. Hashtag fire Alicia.
Oh,
Get it
wow.
going.
Oh, interesting.
Wow. Alicia,
I didn't see
what
it
do you have to
going
say
that
about
way,
that?
but that's not untrue.
Was she supposed to bring topics, Mike?
Well, she doesn't seem overly. There have been guests on the show that have been more prepared than this.
I thought she was gonna bring a game or something.
Yeah,
get wacky.
game?
I don't know. I just thought she'd get wacky, but
I don't know. Do you want the job, Alicia?
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm all business. I'm serious. So.
This is a night of two people who just don't want to be here.
I'll tell you that her and Justin dynamic is something. That's
I'm
interesting.
telling you, there's something to that.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Hey, before you get fired, I need an update on the armpit sweat situation.
Oh, yeah, how's that going, Dave? Armpit sweat.
I didn't change the brand. I didn't change anything, but it's kind of subsided a little bit. So I don't know why.
Huh.
Yeah.
There you go.
Huh. Not stressed. Just not sweating.
Yeah. You're not working. I mean, what's that thing? So, yeah, I get it. Hello.
Kirk, how you doing?
Good. Great, actually.
Good. I needed to call in because I'm distraught about this news.
Oh, you are? Okay.
There we go. Finally. Jesus Christ.
Yes. I've heard a lot of slander on the line over the last 10 minutes, and it's not good. I am afraid that you are looking for something you're just not going to find. You're looking for Steve 2.0.
No. I'm actually
There's
not.
some of that. I think there is a little of that.
I actually disagree with that. I know that that's not going to happen again. I get that. Look, you know, Steve was a unicorn, you know? It's like Michael Jordan. He's a once-in-a-generation talent. He was here. We got to witness it, and now he's gone.
We didn't appreciate it while it was
No,
here,
what I want is actually what I want somebody who cares about the show as much or even more than I do. And that's not Dave. And that's
You're not going to find that.
Well, I know. I understand.
Who are you
that.
going to find that with?
Justin Trudeau.
I would say Justin Trudeau.
Yeah, that'll
Kyle.
last 4 months. I love Justin, but he's going to lose his mind at some point.
You are
That
not-
sneakers guy is going to make one comment, he's going to be gone.
You are not wrong about that. But listen, caller, what's your name?
And Dave, I have a
hold
question
on.
for Dave. My name's Pat.
Pat?
Okay.
Pat. Well, I mean, Dave himself said he doesn't want to work here anymore. Like, I'm not. What am I supposed to do? Grovel to keep Dave Cullinane around?
That's true. The question I have, it was for Dave. Is Dave saying that because he knows it's over and he knows he's dug himself such a hole?
That's what I'm wondering.
Or does he actually want to be gone?
I think it's 75%. It ran its course, and I think it's 25% just feeling like shit within the last let's call it month or something. I guess. Yeah.
That was 2 weeks.
Well, that's tough. That's tough to defend.
I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, now you know what it's like to be in this chair, Buster.
You can't even argue because it never makes any sense. It doesn't make any sense. All right. Hello.
Hey.
The beauty of the 1 second,
show
buddy.
tonight.
Dave, they're loaded up, I assume? Or?
Load up.
The beauty of this is in 41 minutes, I'll be with Pat and Clayton, BO Boys. Colleen will be here at 10:40 recording the BO Boys. And I don't have a worry in the world. It'll be all box office. I don't have to worry about this idiot. Nothing.
Yeah, maybe I might have said this on Friday, but are you going to you seem like with them one of these guys that's constantly asking to be on the show?
No. They asked me to be on this. You're not going to believe this, Mike.
All right.
But I was told it's their most listened to show yet.
Get out of town.
Yeah. Well, hey, look.
It's pretty good.
I'll just say, Mike, it's nice once in a while to be invited on the show. That's all.
I think we've got a good situation going. You can mention to me whenever you'd like to be.
I haven't been on. Why are you laughing at even?
Yes, you have.
I was? Well, for what?
Dennis Miller. It was like 2 months ago.
Oh, that's right. I did forget about that. That's true. That was a good one. I'll never forget it.
I thought we had fun.
It was a good time. Yes, it was a good time. Hello. Would you be willing to fill in for Craig if he goes away again, Dave, or no?
Craig, if you go on the Blind Mike project? Yeah, anything Mike needs, of course.
Yeah,
that'd be
Mike.
fun.
Wow.
I like that.
Yeah. I'm sorry, buddy. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. On your break, the great filmmaker William Friedkin died.
Oh, I know.
And I just wanted to talk about him and see what films of his you liked. If you know anything about his upcoming, he has a film coming out the first week of September.
Yeah, with Kiefer Sutherland and Jason
So I
Patrick.
just-
yeah. Who he directed?
right.
You
Do you have
directed
any
Jason
favorites of
Patrick's
his?
father, as you know, in The Exorcist. Well, first of all, he's a giant personality. The Easy Riders Raging Bulls book. I mean, you asked me, right? You asked me. I didn't ask you. Hang up on it, Dave. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about your opinion. He's calling me. Did I call him?
You didn't.
No. Did I call him, Dave?
Did not.
He directed The French Connection, which is one of my favorite movies ever, with the great Gene Hackman winning an Oscar. Sorcerer, which I like, with Roy Scheider, one of my favorite actors, who was also in The French Connection. But like a great personality. I don't know if you saw any of his clips after he died, Mike. I retweeted a couple. And he's just like, he was one of these, he literally didn't give a shit about what anybody, didn't give a fuck about anything. It's great.
Yeah, I know Alec Baldwin put out a very sad Instagram post eulogizing William, one of his many eulogies
The
on
great
Instagram.
William Friedkin passed away.
It was funny because he did this with a couple people that died recently. He's like, I wanted to take some time to promote my podcast with William Friedkin.
He was on with that. It was actually, I have to say, it was actually pretty good.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
But he directed this movie, Cruising, with Al Pacino, which came on the early 80s, which is a famously gay.
Very, yeah.
And he's talking to this guy in an interview, and the guy's like, this is from years later, he hated Pacino, by the way. He wanted Gere in the movie, which makes sense. Gere's a little more, almost feminine than Pacino. Was like a film actor at the time,
Right.
And the guy's talking to me. He's like, what's going on here? He's like, I'll tell you what's going on right there. It's called fist fucking. He's talking to him. Very funny.
Oh, you tweeted something about Pacino.
De Niro over Pacino, yeah, of course.
You said The Irishman. I've always thought
he was good in that.
I've always thought he was great in Paterno as well.
But yeah, it's not a film, though. It's like a TV.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a movie
He's
for
good in
HBO.
Insomnia, too.
It's on TV, by the way.
What's that?
It's HBO.
You're right about
Let's
that.
not get too
The Irishman, I guess, is a streaming movie, too.
Yeah.
So what's the fucking difference? Good point.
Yeah. The voice wasn't, it was still Pacino, obviously.
Yeah.
But he was good.
He was pretty good in it. Yeah, he's pretty good in it.
Fire me.
But I would take De Niro's career. Nothing against Pacino, but I would rather, if you said to me I can only bring one of their catalogs to a desert island with me. Take De Niro's movies.
I do. I think Pacino's bombs are funnier.
I would agree with
than
that.
De Niro. Like, him and Jack and Jill is
very funny.
It's funny that he's in that.
It's Dunkin' Donuts.
It's not Al anymore. It's Dunk.
It's very funny. Very funny. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. 1 second, please, my friend. What is you're a certified EKG technician?
Yeah, electrocardiogram. So reading heart
Help with
rhythms.
Justin, actually. And Mike. Think of it.
Sure.
Huh. Okay. A lot going on. A very dense resume, Dave. What's your take?
I mean, that's why I made it to your desk, right? Went through my process and got to your desk.
You passed the Cullinane criteria?
Mm-hmm.
How was a Whole Foods experience?
That's okay.
Yeah, not great.
No.
I understand. Emergency dispatcher, high pressure, right?
Yes. Very high pressure.
She seems remarkably calm. I have to say, Mike, and sort of this is a famous show night tonight, too.
Right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, she's here for a historic moment.
Yeah, she is. She's here for this. The end of imagine if we had a third person. It was just me and you that day with Steve, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great if just fucking what's his name, like Max was in here for that or something.
Oh, remember him? Jesus, he'll apply probably. Sure, Alicia Black will apply.
It was supposed to be
he already
two
did.
people tonight.
He called in.
No, I'm saying for Dave's job. It's a different job now, Mike.
Yeah, I know.
We're hired two.
Oh, he'd be
people.
great. He'd be great.
I don't know. I'm sorry, caller. Hello. Good evening.
Justin and Alistair Black is also an interesting combo.
True. Fuck, you're laughing at, but okay.
I was way more confident, like calling in to say how much I love Dave, but then that whole 75% thing kind of threw me off.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. I mean, I know I'm going to do, but I'm saying he isn't. The fuck are you laughing? What are you laughing at?
What's happening?
The fuck are you laughing at?
I laugh at everything.
Okay, stop it. I mean, Jesus Christ. Make a case for Dave. Go ahead.
I love Dave. I was at Plymouth, and I wasn't angry leaving.
Dave was. He was like Charlie Brown.
Oh, I know, but then everyone was sucking him off at the end of the show. So all these guys calling in hating on him.
What show were you at?
You were getting sucked off?
Were you, Dave?
No, I was not.
She loves it. She's cracking up.
I should have stuck around.
What do you like about Dave?
I didn't know people were getting
I don't like
sucked.
anything about Dave. All right, thank you. I'm sure she gone?
Yeah.
Okay, hello. Jesus.
You like things about Dave. Don't say things you can't take back.
I actually can't think of anything.
That's not true.
Well, what?
He's got a charming personality.
Not really.
I think so.
I'm not saying I dislike him. I like Dave. Dave did a good job here.
There you go.
Yeah, if I don't think he would use me as a recommendation.
Oh, hell no.
But I would. But I would recommend it for a job.
Why wouldn't you?
Callers up.
Hello. Dave loves his usual business idiots. Hello.
Hey, Kirk, Zach Johnson.
Hey, Zach. How are you? Captain Zach Johnson. Big day for you tomorrow.
Big day for me tomorrow. Even bigger day for Cullinane in the unemployment line. He'll be right next to Mutt.
Right. That's true.
Okay, I just wanted to hear your input on who I should go with the 6 captains pick. I'll hang up and listen.
Boy, I don't know. I got to think about that. Let me think about that. I'll react to that Wednesday with Riggs live on the Golf Gambling Show.
Wow.
Live in Boston. Colleen will be dragging equipment in Boston.
Oh, that's
carrying
right.
around, doing a live Golf Gambling Show. Riggs will be upset about this. I'm not going to say I talked to Riggs about this, but if I did, he was pro Cullinane.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
It's good to hear. Meanwhile, I'm trying to poach his guys from him.
Unlike others of the company. Hello.
Kirk, how are you, sir?
Good, fine, thank you.
I was at the live show,
Mm-hmm.
and I understand why Cullinane should no longer be in charge of live events. That's clear to me.
Mm-hmm.
What I can't remember though is what was live event Lisa's cardinal sin there? Why is she dead to us? Sounds like she could have handled something like this, maybe.
Well, she was a pain in the ass years ago, and then she demeaned a former producer of mine, Dave Cullinane, several times. Several times, especially after I told her to stop doing it. She kept doing it. I'm sure I'll see her Wednesday. She'll be there. As Kevin O'Leary would say, well, Barbara should probably
Somebody at
fly in a
Barstool
broom.
could handle these live shows for sure.
Yeah, I'm not interested in that. We're going to handle that. Alicia's going to handle that, or somebody's going to handle that. We'll see.
You know what I like about that guy's phrasing is...
Does anybody call you Alicia?
No, sometimes my sister will say leash.
Okay, live events leash.
Oh, that's good.
What do you think, Mike?
I like it.
You're like, oh, Dave likes that.
I like that a lot.
Dave's alive now.
I like that.
There you go. There you go. Well, how happy Dave is. Jesus. Hello. Talk about BetterHelp in the morning.
Hey, Kirk, important question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on Trader Joe's?
Trader Joe's good.
It's a little. What'd you say?
I like Trader Joe's.
Would you change your name legally to Kirk, or what happened?
Just giving my.
Can I ponder
giving my
before you
2 cents.
fucking jump in? Jeez,
Fill in the silence.
You worked on the
Yeah.
show before? You ever been here? That's a weird night, but hang in. Jesus, you're next. God. It's a little bouge to me, though. You know what I'm saying? It's like a little.
Prices.
It's a huh?
Prices are competitive.
It's a little. It's a little like they still do like the Trader Giotto and stuff like that.
Yeah, and everyone's so happy working there, so it'd be perfect for Dave's next job.
Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to get in your way. Mike also got in your way there. We both apologize. Well, that's true. Dave, why don't you work at Palumbo's?
I do love it there. And they seem to love me.
Yeah,
They did seem to love him.
Yeah.
Are you gonna now do your dream job, your retirement, and own a liquor store?
You never know.
That's
I
something.
guess.
I'd invest with you.
Oh, it's a great investment.
Dave and Mike's.
Hello.
We call it Cully's.
That's actually not a bad name. It's good for a bar.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Hey, Kirk, have you reached out to BetterHelp in the last couple of weeks?
BetterHelp.com, are you talking about? The show is sponsored in part by BetterHelp, of course.
Yeah.
You just set me up. I'll give you time. Don't worry. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10, BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. You go, take a quiz, take a look around. Some people have been feeling, the blues, like Cullinane lately. He's been struggling, Mike.
Yes, I've heard.
He only had 2 huge soft pretzels at the garden. Normally it was 3. But he was so sad.
There's one.
Did you have one?
Those will cheer anybody up.
Did you have one or no?
Yes, because I didn't eat dinner. I just thought it would fill me up.
How was it?
It wasn't good.
Their pretzels have not been great lately.
Too salty.
Yeah.
I wish he had to say, it was yummy.
Why can't they find the Goldilocks zone with the salt at those things?
That's a great question.
If it's too much, then you got to scrape it off, which is a pain.
Gillette had the Goldilocks pretzels.
Gillette had the greatest pretzels of all time. Yep. We agree on that. There you go, Mike. I can say that about Dave.
Good.
He's a good pretzel guy.
Yeah, he knows his pretzels.
Yes. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10, BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. You get matched with a licensed therapist and just talk things out, work things out. Dave, you should be doing this. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10, BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. I'm sorry, caller. Go ahead.
That was very well done, Kirk.
Thanks,
I wonder if you reached out because this is a pattern that we see like every couple of years or so. You get tired, you get bored, and then just like the fire Cullinane shtick comes out, and it's like it's all Dave's fault.
I mean, do you think this is a shtick? I'm confused.
Well, yeah, I mean, isn't it like do this often? And it's like, oh, Dave's going to play along. And
He's leaving. He's
Dave
leaving.
Can't fight back.
He's leaving the show.
You'll obliterate.
He's leaving the show.
But is he really?
I mean, yes. I know what you want me to say.
Or is this all just content for the show to get everybody talking about it? Because social media's been dead for 2 weeks since the disastrous Plymouth show.
Yeah. Who is this? Who is this, Dave? Do we know?
I have no idea.
Who is it?
Who is it?
Yeah. Who am I talking to?
Who am I talking to?
Huh?
Who are you on social media? I'm just curious.
Who am I talking to?
I'm somebody that follows the show, and there hasn't been a lot of content.
What a pussy you are. Well, who are you on social media?
Maybe I'm somebody you know. Maybe I'm someone you don't
what
know.
What a puss. But no. But to answer your question, no, definitely not. No, this is for real.
Okay. All right. So we'll take a little break, and we'll see Dave in a couple of weeks.
All right. There you go. You got your win. I don't know what to say. Ay. Hello.
That guy was an idiot, but
it's fine.
Well,
He's
Nate,
fine.
have you ever had a job where you've worked 40 hours a week, every week?
I have.
Where was that?
What are you talking about? When I'm financial world, radio world was 40 hours a week.
40 hours a week
in
radio world.
So what
do you think? Do you think produce that Kim Carriger show? You worked 40 hours a week?
I was there for 40 hours a week. Yes.
Please, spare me. Go ahead.
So what are you doing tumbling this job where you work 3 hours? And yes, 9 hours a week. Not
a lot of pro Cullinane callers, Mike.
It's disappointing. Well,
do you think it's more because of his?
It's because of his defense.
Yeah.
Me and the one guy that defended him kind of had the same take.
Right. you want to answer that at all, Dave, or no?
I couldn't even really make out what he was saying, but
I think he's saying that you're walking away from a job. You don't have to work very hard. You have to go get a real job.
That's what I'm doing.
I don't know that I would say he's walking away. You forced his hand.
No, that's what the caller was saying.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's what he said. You understand what the caller was saying.
Right.
That's what the caller was saying. I happen to agree with the caller, but it's a different conversation. Hello.
Hey, Kirk. Finally happy you fired that fucking loser Cullinane.
Now this is that's a little harsh.
I mean, he's so bad at his job. It's not because of his apology, Mike. You know, he's just bad at his job.
That's a better point, caller. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, and no way Riggs is at 4 handicap. That's just the biggest baloney I've ever heard.
I played with Riggs. We played 9 holes a few weeks ago in Illinois after a Corn Ferry round. It was a par 3 with some short par 4s. And by the way, I played with the Ryder Cup too. I will say one round I played with the Ryder Cup, he played like a scratch. I'm dead serious.
I mean, just all his videos he posts, he's like has the worst swing I've ever seen.
His swing is ugly, but you know, Chip Furyk has an ugly swing. That doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's a little different, don't you think?
I don't know. What are you, Riggs calls? Jesus Christ.
Whatever.
All right, there you go. Hello.
Hey, Kirk, it's Matt Carano.
Hey, Matt. Oh, Mike, what do you think?
I think he's too busy making tutorial videos.
3-hour videos on his songs no one's ever listened to? Go ahead.
Yeah, it's me. No, so I'm loving this Cullinane stuff, but I actually have, if you wouldn't mind, I have 3 things for you. Okay.
Sure.
So the first thing is I have to agree with you wholeheartedly about the whole winning time thing.
Terrible.
Kirk, I've read Larry Legend. I've read When the Game Is Ours. I love Jack McMullen. And I'm watching this show, and I'm like, this is the most garbage,
it's amazing
rewriting of history I've ever seen. Kirk, were you disgusted in episode 1 of season 2 when the Lakers got on the bus and then it zoomed in and said white bus and then it said this was actually the name of it?
So they leave the Garden after the 84 finals and they leave and by the way, they have the fans outside the bus at the Garden like throwing. It's like
which is not true.
Did not happen. It's like a riot. Like these Boston fans are going after the Lakers and winning time.
Yeah.
And then they show the bus leaving. The bus company's name is White Bus, and they freeze on it. They're like, White Bus. And they're like, yep, that's the actual name. Because Boston's so racist. You're like, oh.
It's weird. I don't think I really realized how much that is a stereotype because we were listening to the audio from that comedy show that we went to in Maryland. And at one point, one of the people asked like, where we're from.
Yeah.
And we said Boston. And the instinct was some racist joke.
Right.
Like, oh, you guys are racist. And it's like, wow, that really is like, it's resonated with people for some reason.
Are you racist, Alicia?
No.
No, okay.
Of course, you say that.
Probably put that in your resume, but whatever. Okay. I assumed you were, but yeah. Go ahead, caller.
And the fourth wall breaking is awful. Okay.
Terrible.
The second thing I have for you is, speaking of HBO, have you tuned into How To with John Wilson?
Yeah, it's not, I don't really love it.
So, okay, so I can see that point, but this season in particular,
it's the last season
has gotten kind of. This season is great, and the last episode, which came out on Friday, was absolutely spectacular. It's how to watch sports, and he ends up going to a vacuum cleaner
all right,
convention.
okay. I don't care. I don't care.
Well, thank you, Matt Carano.
Jesus. Oh, that was Matt Carano still? Yeah. Hello.
Hey,
Dave not having the Steve sound on chat is just insane, right?
That was a rough moment.
That was insane. Just insane.
It was a bad
spot.
spot.
You know how confident I was he wouldn't have it too? Like, I was convinced. Amazing.
He did have the note though.
That's true.
Let's not forget that.
It's true. In the way it was better content.
I did want to listen to it too. That's the
you listen to it later.
I will.
You and Mike on.
I already know about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I caller.
Hey, so I'm a big fan, Dave, big fan. I think
there you go.
There's a pretty logical next step here in your career, and I think it involves producing an OnlyFans for somebody whose name rhymes with Schmuckcake.
That's interesting.
I could see that.
That's interesting.
Although she was a big zero for the live show, Dave.
Yeah, she ran away.
Her and Polar.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Her and Polar.
Yeah, I want Polar to do a video. in Sweden where he asked a bunch of people what their favorite TV show of all time is, and nobody was going to say Succession.
Oh, was that talked about on the show or something?
No,
maybe Dave mentioned it to me or something.
Yeah, he just didn't do it.
He was busy.
He refused. Yeah.
Yeah, he's too big a star now.
He's shooting some stuff.
Yeah, hopefully himself. Go ahead.
Hey, big fan of the show. Maybe relocating to the Boston area to the tri-state.
Oh, great.
So I'm not exactly made of money.
Would you be interested in the job or no?
I'd quit tomorrow.
You'd quit your job tomorrow to take
my normal life. I would leave. I would get up and leave, and be living maybe on the streets of Boston.
That's
tomorrow.
something. That's the kind of attitude you wanted, at least.
Could you believe Collinane's sort of limp, sad sack resignation?
Why do you get? I thought I got to ask the questions of the candidates replacing me. Why are you asking him questions?
No, you get to do a show. I'm just trying.
It's a Kirk Minahan show.
Thank you, Mike.
No, I mean Dave's defense. He didn't have one. He was kind of agreeing with you.
Right.
It was bizarre.
Yeah. So you would leave your current job and all that, the chance to drive around Erie, Pennsylvania, and Harrisburg, to come and do
Wind Gap to be yeah.
Wind Gap. I wrote Wind Gap.
I would leave that luxury.
Wow.
I would leave that
What
luxury.
about the lovely who's the one you yelled at on that show I listened to? Your fiance.
The dumb bitch.
Yeah. who's the broad? Who's the coolest?
I bring Alex, that stupid bitch. He would come with me. She likes Boston.
Okay. She's willing to do it. What about your mom and all the taxes and all that stuff?
I'm only a 6-hour ride away. It's not far.
Okay. So you're officially announcing a candidate for the job.
I am officially announcing my campaign for the role of producer.
Okay. You're a candidate. You're a legitimate candidate.
Now, I mentioned might be a 2-man job, a Justin Montante tag team operation.
Throwing Alicia under the bus already, huh?
Well, we haven't seen the full list of
she's done it to herself.
Epstein's Island.
Yeah.
We don't know who's on there, but Justin's obviously
good cell phone
that
connection.
actually helps him. I think he was. I don't think he was going anywhere.
I joke with both for one with the jokes.
Would that be a possibility or no? You have no interest in that.
I mean, I can't have two retards.
Sure.
I don't need to be.
I understand.
I don't know if it equals. I don't know if you have. I don't know if it's like two negatives equal a positive. I have no idea. But it's like watching two monkeys trying to fuck, in front of a football, wherever you're saying. Hello.
All aboard!
All aboard.
Things take time.
Yeah, they do.
Beautifully said.
I think he's a candidate for the job. Don't you think, Mike?
I liked the passion I was hearing from Montante. I didn't know if he would drop everything and move.
Yeah, I'm shocked by that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's stunning giving up the empire.
But moving.
That's a big move to move.
Oh, no, it is. No, it is. But I also, the real question is, though, is that real?
I think it is.
When the lights are on, you get offered the job. Does he take it?
Well, what does she do? Could she drop everything?
Who?
The woman he doesn't respect
Alex?
that he lives with.
Is that what he said her name is?
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's something about your tone talking about Montante right now.
He's an idiot.
Yeah, but you are very interested.
I'll take it easy, Dave.
You were
Don't get upset,
there was like a
Dave.
little smile as you were saying his
Ooh,
name.
Is that right?
You like the idea of Montante.
Montante's on the short list. I mean, the short list is stacked right now. Justin, Montante.
That's a good list.
Have you ever seen Montante, Alicia, or no?
I have not. No.
Okay, he's an idiot.
Imagine I'll take my hat off.
Yeah. Hello.
Kirky.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, buddy? How are you?
I'm fine.
I love Dave, but Dave should have been fired after the worst performance in Plymouth. The biggest tragedy of the whole show. That there was no delicious high noons there.
Yeah.
It was absolutely
How'd
ridiculous.
that happen, Dave?
I don't know, something about a deal. Barstool couldn't do the deal.
Calling walking around with a cash with like $50,000 in the bag with just cash in it, wandering around a parking lot.
He has Brandon Walker. What should we offer the people?
Yes, that's true. Hello. One or two more, Dave. I gotta get prepared. It's a big box office weekend. Hello.
Kirk, I'm wondering if you can help me out. I was at the show in Plymouth.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic show, by the way.
Thank you.
But, I'm the type of guy, I'm a single guy, and when I fall hard. And there was a lady at the show that I've fallen for, and I'm hoping you guys can help me out to figure out who she was. Maybe I can get in contact with her.
Mm-hmm.
She was the second from the back in that dance performance
group,
at the beginning, tall blonde.
Well, hate to tell you,
Wondering if you guys
but
can help
J-Rock property already taken care of.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Boy, I know a train went through Plymouth, Mike, until that.
I don't think so.
What?
I saw him after the show. He was
a big smile. Huh?
He was all professional.
Oh yeah. If we hire Justin, do we get his buddy who brings the pizza and tells the terrible jokes too?
I don't see why not.
Yeah, that's a package deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello.
Justin's his caretaker.
Sad as I saw that joke, it was just there. Hello.
Are we that confident Justin's taking the job? I mean, it feels like you already got this text that you're not reading to us or something like that.
I spoke to him on the phone, as I said earlier, stupid. He would take the job if offered.
Wow.
And you feel that's a good thing for his mental health, I guess? I feel like you're doing him serious injustice, and you know that.
By offering him a job if he takes it? Am I supposed to say he shouldn't take it?
I think you're being fucked up even offering it to him.
Why are you breathing like that? Where are you?
I'm walking my puppy. Something you should do more often, I guess.
Yeah, probably. There you go. Good company. Thank you, Jay. Yeah.
I have to say, I don't agree with his point. It's the most coherent call he's ever made.
That's true.
He had a point. He
stuck
made
to it,
and he left.
I understand the mental health thing, Justin. I've thought about that too. Like I don't know. He says he feels like he's better about this stuff now, so I don't know.
Right.
I mean, just ignore these. It's easier said than done. I understand that. And now, unfortunately for Justin, and Rico Bosco, the block button's going to be gone. So
yeah, that's tough.
Which is, I think, kind of wild.
I think it's dumb.
Absurd. I mean, they're like.
Well, also, Dave was saying like it's not. You're not allowed to do that if you're on the Apple.
I saw somebody tweet that today, right? But like, if you're a woman, like, and like some guy, like that seems crazy to me. Or even like, I don't know if like one of Ronald Reagan's kids are on Twitter and they want to block John Hinckley. I think they should be able to do that.
Sure,
shut their dad.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't know.
I guess you can mute them, but you can still see those.
You still see them.
They
though.
better figure that out.
They're not going to figure it. It has to be because Musk knows that everybody blocks these ads, right? That has to be it.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
That's what I thought. No,
I didn't even think of that. I
I
don't do that. So
I do that. If there's like 12 of them in a row or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because I don't think Musk cares about anything else, right? That's how he's blocked like 1 million people.
Right. Oh yeah.
Hello.
Hello. How's it going?
It's going fine, thank you.
I just had a bit of a mental episode before I called in, but while I was waiting, I calmed down.
Okay.
I was just listening to you guys talk. I think I was screaming something about like how I'm the ass man and there's no other title like it. I don't know. I'm just fucking stupid.
Okay.
Anyway, I never called into the show before, and
You want the producer job or no?
well, what you do?
Want the job?
What was that?
You want the producer job? We're hiring now.
Really?
I kind of like what you're bringing. Yeah, I think so.
Do you now?
What's your story?
What is this?
Who are you?
What's happening? Me?
What's the deal?
My story?
Yeah. What's your deal?
Just hanging out. I mean, I've got the weekend off, and
How old are you?
I'm 26.
26. Okay. Married? Single?
No, single.
Okay. What do you do for a living?
I'm a truck driver.
Oh, that's interesting. How you been listening to the show for a long time?
I've listened to one other episode.
Okay. Okay, we got a long way to go.
I've been listening for a while.
Are you on drugs or no?
No.
Drinking?
I was about a couple hours ago.
Yeah.
But now,
There you go. All right, well, hang in there, pal. I only got to be the last call, Dave. I don't think we can do that. One or two more.
Hello?
Hello.
I'd like to throw my name in the hat for this position.
Okay. Well, first of all, Tim, what's your take on the whole Dave? You're a big voice in the show. What's your take on the whole Dave thing?
I think you're... Obviously, it sounds as though you are giving Dave the out because he wants to quit.
I think we both want it to be
you
over.
paved the way for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you paved the way for him to exit where he really wanted to quit. I think, since the guy on the bridge. If you go back to that.
That's true too. I didn't think of that. That's true.
Trying to get
That
away
guy
from my
broke
bridge.
him.
That's true. You still haven't got the answer to that yet, Dave, have you?
I haven't.
So you're throwing your hat in the ring, Tim?
Well, I could give you a solid 2.5 hours a week.
But will you have to get up and walk around every once in a while?
Yeah, you have to do that.
You'll cramp up.
Well, how about this? I will have a do not resuscitate order. So when I have another heart attack, I will die in studio
That's
on
something.
camera.
Well,
That's
but
worth-
yeah,
that's
but,
worth
but if
something.
Alicia's here, she can take care of that, right? If he's having a heart attack?
That's right.
I'm CPR certified.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, that's not an issue.
No, I don't want to be.
You just want to die in studio.
This is good for ratings.
That's true.
Let me
That's
die
true.
here.
That's
Damn
true.
it.
If he should die, it should be here.
Exactly. The show comes first, and you can just leave my body in that dumpster where the trophy went. Oh, that plaque.
We'll just cut a hole. We'll just cut a hole in the John Stewart picture. We'll stuff your head right next to it, I think.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Let it rot in place.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll consider it, Tim.
I did see Dave over the weekend. I saw him at the Walpole Stop and Shop. I think he was in training for that self-service
Were you there, Dave?
station.
No.
I might have been there.
Tim, have you ever like? He goes all. He's never seen anybody like some Pepsi or potato. He's never seen anybody stocking a shelf before.
Oh my God, I'm with you. That shocks. They
See, every
literally
time
have
I
the
go-
shirt on.
I said I've seen people stock shelves. I haven't seen the Doritos guy in
It's
a
just crazy, though.
Frito-Lay
It's just
shirt
crazy.
or something like that.
Just
The
crazy.
Coca-Cola guy, Dave, wears green pants. He has
got
green
Coca-Cola
pants
shirt.
and a black shirt. It says
Definitely never seen
Coca-Cola.
that. I don't drink a lot of soda.
What the
You don't have to drink it.
I'll be digging into this further.
What do you mean, Mike?
for you,
What
Dave.
are you talking about, Mike?
They don't block off the soda drinkers only.
All right, thanks, Tim. All right, one more, Dave. I'll get out of here. Hello.
I don't drink soda.
Hey, since
I got Coleman tickets, did I kill his career?
Dave, you anything want to say to this guy?
No, I don't even want to talk to him.
Oh, come on. You're on the show,
No.
Dave. Dave, you're still on the show.
No, he
Bring a little-
offered
bring
me
a little
something,
content, all right?
and then behind the scenes buried me to my boss. It is classless.
I'll be on the scenes, by the way, because you don't
disgusting.
pay attention to the show. He was on the Fandom, and he did. You didn't watch it because you don't care about the show, correct?
Not this week. No.
Yeah, correct. I did, and that's where I saw it. Am I right, Kyle?
Correct.
Yes. You see, see another example, Dave. I'm paying attention. You're not. What?
It's just gross.
Dave was walking around. He was pouting. He couldn't watch them, and he couldn't turn on his YouTube. He had a sad face on.
Definitely couldn't.
Didn't know how to do it. Jeez. Okay, so these tickets, is he still on? Dave?
I'm here.
All right, these ticket things are, by the way, my Eagle stickers are still good, Kyle?
Yeah, of course.
All right, good. That's all that matters. Thank you very much. Thanks, buddy. Screw that dumb girlfriend of yours. You know what I'm saying?
It's a shame. I thought Kyle liked Dave. It's sad to see that kind of backstabbery.
I mean, I'd say he'd apply for the job. Man has two important positions right now.
It's true. What's the other? Oh, he's a teacher, right?
Yeah. Substitute teacher like you were, Alicia.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of that, Mike? See, I'm paying
This
attention.
is a long resume.
I'm telling you, it's impressive. Town of Barnstable.
I did what you're supposed to do in your 20s. I tried new things.
I respect it. Who's the best reference for us to go to, would you say, of the three? I don't want to give any names out in this show because people are nuts. First, second, or third?
I don't remember the order.
There's an RB, a TR, and a JS.
I'd say TR.
Any relation to the other people with that last name? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Any relation to them or no?
You mean like?
Are they related to the other people with that last name?
Well, we might have a Justin on our hands.
Oh, no.
No, okay.
Sorry.
I had some issues with that family, so I don't really want to. Yeah. All right. Anything else, Dave?
No. all
That's
good.
it?
Yeah.
All right. Anything you want to say, Dave, to the people out there? They seem very upset that you're leaving.
Seems bad. No, I got nothing to say.
It's been a pleasure.
Been said.
God, still so this attitude, Mike. I don't understand it.
Dale Arnold once said, "It's been a pleasure. I think I'll get out of here." That's pretty much what Dave gave us today.
Big show's up next.
Big show's coming up next.
Remember he told some story at the end where he's like, I saw a guy in the Home Depot.
Man at Home Depot.
Yeah, is that what it was?
I realized maybe things weren't so bad.
He filled in 2 days later. All right, Alicia. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
What do we think, Dave, of Alicia?
Love Alicia.
You think so?
Leash. I feel like we're on those terms now.
I don't know. Who calls you Leash?
My sister.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
Just one sister.
Okay. Older sister.
Younger.
How old is she?
She is 26.
She's 26. Okay. Does she like your fiance?
Yes.
There's no family drama here, huh? There's going to be a drama-free wedding? Is she going to be the maid of honor?
Yes,
Definitely.
definitely.
How big's your wedding party going to be?
Not that big.
Let's not be obnoxious.
It would be like
keep it.
at the max. It would be like probably 90.
What? Wedding party?
Oh, wedding party?
Yes.
Sorry, I thought you meant people.
I got a lot of good friends.
Wow.
No, wedding party would probably be, I don't know, maybe for each side, like 10 total. Like, so 5 on each side, yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Are you going to have one of these like crazy bachelorette parties where you go away to like Nashville or something?
That's like the thing now.
Everyone
Nashville, Austin.
Yeah, Dave will go with you for that.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I'm very much a homebody, so I wouldn't.
Well, it's up to you, right? I mean, it is, but yeah. Your sister would plan it.
She would plan it. She would, like, if she could go to Vegas, she would. She's very much opposite of me.
Oh, she's crazy.
She's good crazy, but yeah.
Okay.
No, that's the thing now is to go away for long weekends for bachelorettes.
Yeah. I don't know. What would Alba want to do?
She'd go away. She has a small group of friends that she would probably go with.
Nipples, you mean? Yeah.
It's not what happens. According to some of the calls, that may be what happens. But
Imagine if she's like nipple snipers and go away for a weekend.
It's platonic.
You're just sitting there in the apartment by yourself.
I'm like, all right, well, have fun.
Checking in the night.
The Warthog turned down a bachelor party.
Oh, I announced this at the Wilbur. He's marrying this pig. What?
That's an harsh term.
It is. You're right.
Unnecessary.
It's true. She's like a nice person.
Yes.
When's the wedding going to be?
October.
October.
Couple months.
Okay. Wow. Big wedding or no? Big personality.
I don't think that's the thing is how it's all encompassing.
That's like that Taylor Swift show the other night. People just be outside of that wedding.
Yes.
I don't
You're
You're the best man, right?
I am, yeah, but I was told a couple times, don't plan a bachelor party.
Okay. You speak to him before the wedding because I've never seen you guys speak before. I mean, words exchange or no?
He may debrief me. Okay. Give me a few things I can use in my speech or something.
He's a big right winger.
Oh yeah,
yeah, he's into it.
Yeah,
I see that with him, huh?
Oh, you see, does he tweet a lot?
Yeah, it's just like just shut up. Like,
I understand.
Yeah, nobody needs that. Dave, you gonna speak to Bill before you leave or no?
Oh, sure, I'll definitely.
You'll be like me. You'll still go in there for free clothes every once in a while.
Absolutely, why not? It's great clothes.
Well, you could buy them. Well, I guess you couldn't buy them. But yeah,
at that point.
Yeah, you could work there. I could see you as a salesman at Miltons.
He'd be a great salesman. Yeah,
can't even imagine.
What do you mean?
That'd be unbelievable.
I think you would be actually.
You would be.
Social Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Square, Chestnut Hill, Burlington Mall, ShopOnlineMiltons.com. Get all your great clothes. Tommy Bahama, Vineyard Vines, Under Armour, Johnny O. Buy one, get one free suit event continues to go on right now. Hopefully, Warthogs will get his wedding stuff there. I would hope.
Yes.
The original sponsor of Kirk Minahan. Just get moving right now. Go to Miltons. Go. Miltons. Miltons.com. There are 3 great locations. Alicia, we thank you. I think we're back Tuesday, Dave.
Okay.
I might do 4 shows. I might just drive you in the ground here over the next month. We'll see. If you're around Tuesday, Mike, I don't know.
All right.
BlyMike.net, of course, by the way. We mentioned earlier. Go to BlyMike.net. What's going on there?
Patreon stuff. We've got, I forgot to mention, we have a bonus episode of Why You Laughing Up. The roast of Rich Voss we covered.
Okay, good.
Windy City Heat is up there now. Howard Stern Show on 9/11, and Colin Quinn will be the next couple episodes. And Quincy's back. Oh, there's a crazy Quincy tomorrow. So I recommend everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, Robert Loggia is in it, playing the prime minister of a foreign country that is apparently boating distance from Quincy.
Robert Loggia is always good.
Yes.
Always
so
good.
That's fun.
Oh, there you go. Cheech LaManna, right? Was that his name? On The Sopranos?
Oh, was that him?
Yeah, it's him. He played Cheech, the guy who goes back to jail.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Robert Loggia, the great Robert Loggia from Over the Top, Scarface, a million things.
Yes.
So there you go. Go subscribe to that. Dave, we'll see you Tuesday. Chris Clemmer here Wednesday. A lot going on this week, an emotional week. We'll get through this together, everyone. Alicia, thank you. Hopefully we'll see you soon, and we will talk to you on Tuesday. Goodbye. That thing's in like 2 minutes, right?
Yeah.